was compensated for their time.
So Ryan and I came to the decision to get life insurance when I was pregnant with our first son. He really wanted us to be taken care of if something happened to him. He provided for our family in life and also after his death. I think that would make him proud. Ethos makes it fast and easy to get life insurance. Apply in minutes and get same-day coverage.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/save. That's ethos.com/save. Paid testimonial. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
This weather won't last forever. Soon, summer will be here and you'll go from always shivering to always sweating. And if your AC barely made it through last summer, Horizon Cooling's here to fix any HVAC issue now. And for a limited time, get a precision tune-up for just $79. But if you're in need of a new system, save big with up to $2,000 in free comfort upgrades plus 0% interest financing. So start now and avoid getting stuck with season passes to Sweatland. Book HorizonServices.com today.
There's nothing simple about choosing an engagement ring. Most people don't know where to start. That's why they turn to Family and Company Jewelers on Route 70 in Marlton. JR will walk you through every step: diamonds, settings, styles, and how to choose what actually fits their budget and their partner. There's no pressure and no confusion, just straightforward guidance and a wide selection to compare with confidence. The goal is simple: leave knowing you made the right decision. Family and Company Jewelers in Marlton, New Jersey, South Jersey's diamond destination.
This is Jordan Lundy of Lundy Law. When we say we hope you're never injured on the job, we mean it. But if you should suffer a work injury, we'll work quickly and tirelessly to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. And we mean it when we say there are never any upfront fees, ever. And we only get paid when your case is over and you get paid. Remember our name, Lundy Law. Your injury lawyers. Call 1-800-LUNDY-LAW or visit lundylaw.com.
Summer's the season for fresh starts, and nothing transforms your home like a brand new kitchen. Since 1979, Kitchen Magic in Nazareth has been a family business built on quality and true craftsmanship. This summer, we're making it easier than ever. Save 40% on installation, plus flexible financing to fit any budget. 4 decades of local families have trusted us to get it right. Now it's your turn. Visit kitchenmagic.com and make this the summer your kitchen finally gets the upgrade it deserves.
The Bloomberg Market Minute brought to you by Monastra Financial Group. Guidance you can trust.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. The owner of Facebook and Instagram has been building a prediction markets app called Arena that could potentially compete with the likes of Kalshi and Polymarket. But now it appears Meta Platforms may be angling for Arena to become their partner rather than their rival. New York Times was first to report that Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg is urging the company to explore working with Polymarket and Kalshi. The Arena app for now is expected to let people wager on sports and current events, but not for money, rather for video game style points. Busy week ahead when it comes to economic reports as we move from the front half to the back half of 2026, including measures of housing prices, consumer confidence, manufacturing, construction spending, and auto sales. The biggest report comes Thursday when the Labor Department releases the June employment report. Forecasts show a healthy 200,000 more jobs added than taken away, with unemployment holding at 4.3%. Andrew O'Day, Bloomberg Radio.
Hey, this is Larry Steinitz with Investor Schooling. I've been talking about myself for all these years. Now it's time for you to hear from one of our great clients.
Investor Schooling lives up to the promises. Larry's a great teacher, teaches about the whole new approach to thinking about money. I've taken to heart many of the things that he's taught me, and my financial life has improved.
Come to Investor Schooling, and you could be just like Charlie and change your financial life. Go to investorschooling.com. We will see you Thursday.
For 250 years, America has been more than a place. It's been a promise, a story of courage, hope, and dreams. And through it all, local TV and radio broadcasters have been there, telling the story of America, bringing truth to light. Broadcasters tell the story of who we are and who we aspire to be. We are America's storytellers. We are broadcasters. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
It feels like every day there's something in the headlines that could make you wonder to yourself, is now even a good time to retire?
So many people are waiting, and those folks are going to be waiting a really long time, I hate to say, because there's no perfect time. The market is always unpredictable and volatile.
Fortunately, Jim Cipriotti has been helping people get to, through, and beyond retirement for over 28 years, and each week he wants to help give you that freedom to retire. Listen to Freedom to Retire with Jim Cipriotti Saturdays and Sundays at 6 a.m., 9 a.m., and 5 p.m. on Talk Radio 1210 WPHT.
Tie those laces. It's time for another Nemours Children's Health Kids Run the Bases. Kids 14 and under can take the field on Thursday, July 2nd after the Phillies-Pirates game starting at 12:35. Order tickets now at Phillies.com. Feel the spark at Citizens Bank Park. Don't miss the Xfinity fireworks shows on Tuesday, June 30th and Wednesday, July 1st following the Phillies games against the Pirates at 6:40. Order tickets now at Phillies.com.
Please be advised. You may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, bean sprouts, blueberries, quinoa, spinach.
Wait, what? I thought those were good for me.
Turns out, not for everyone. Because what's healthy for one person can cause inflammation for another. And the only way to really know what your body needs is to listen to it.
Listen how?
That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple, at-home gut health test that looks at your body's real-time biology using RNA to understand what's happening inside you right now. When your results come in, you'll learn exactly which foods to eat, which to avoid, and which supplements are right for you, all based on the world's largest RNA-based human biology database and thousands of clinical research studies. And many people who use Viome report more energy, better digestion, and a better mood within months. So stop guessing. Start knowing. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase. Viome. Trust your gut.
Bring on the fun and bring home a new Honda with a great deal on your favorite Honda vehicles. And finally take that road trip you've been dreaming of. Now's the time to check out the Honda Civic and HR-V from Honda, the 2025 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand.
Contact your local Delaware Valley Honda dealers today.
Based on 2025 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelley Blue Book, visit kbb.com for more information.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. A question I get all the time is, how did we become the largest injury firm in the world? We have over 1,000 lawyers in all 50 states and close to 6,000 co-workers. Our call center is on duty 24/7. You can reach us at any time at forthepeople.com. But the real reason is we won a lot. When you visit our website, go to our verdicts and settlements. There you will see what our clients were offered and what they were awarded at trial. All those verdicts help us resolve many cases fairly and early. You see, nothing beats reputation. The insurance industry knows who we are. We even have insurance adjusters call us for representation because they know too. We've made it easy. On your mobile device or computer, go to forthepeople.com and we will get busy. It's that easy. Call today. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Dial #law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS like Mark?
I've been doing home remodeling for 30 plus years, but the economy crashed. I wound up losing my home, losing my job, and on top of that, owing the IRS a ton of money. I owed the IRS $114,000. It really, truly was the worst part of my life.
Then Mark found tax relief advocates.
On news radio, I heard about TRA, and I thought, what's the worst that could happen? So I picked up the phone and I called them. When it was all said and done, TRA settled my $114,000 debt for $100, and I'm telling you, I was ecstatic. Could not believe it. Would recommend TRA to anyone.
If you owe 10 or even hundreds of thousands of dollars to the IRS, don't lose hope. Do what Mark did and call TRA for a consultation.
But TRA did. They gave me a second chance, and I'm forever grateful.
Visit TRA.com or call 800-491-9914. 800-491-9914. That's 800-491-9914.
Go on a summer adventure with an auto loan from American Heritage Credit Union. We're proud to offer loans on both new and used vehicles with low monthly payments and flexible terms up to 84 months, as well as auto lease buyout options. Celebrate 250 years of beauty across America. Visit AmericanHeritageCU.org/auto to get started. Insured by the NCUA, Equal Opportunity Lender. Not a member? Join today.
Your heart's rhythm is what keeps you moving through life. And when AFib throws it off, every beat matters. The elite team at Deborah Heart and Lung Center diagnose and treat AFib with advanced technology and a focused expertise, measurably better outcomes from one of the leading heart hospitals in the nation. From diagnosis through recovery, it's the team that's with you every step of the way. Because when it's your heart, don't take chances. DemandDeborah.org.
Tasty cake and summer just go together. Whether you're packing for family vacations, getting ready for summer camp, heading to the pool, or simply stocking up for busy days at home, Tasty Cake has the treats everyone loves. The next time you're at the grocery store, be sure to grab the baked peach pie, packed with sweet summer flavor, and the lemon cupcakes, perfect for lunchboxes, camp snacks, road trips, and family get-togethers. Easy to grab, easy to share, and always a family favorite. Make Tasty Cake part of your summer. Tasty Cake. Accept no substitutes.
WPHT, WPHT HD, WOGL HD3, Philadelphia. Always live on the free Odyssey app. From the Piazza Auto Group studios, experience the power of one with 8 brands and 25 locations. Free speech lives here. It's Kayal and Company on Talk Radio 1210 WPHT.
Well, I made it. I was on time with like 12 minutes to spare.
Wow.
Impressive, right? I'm proud of myself if no one else is. Look, you got to be your own best friend sometimes. That's how it works here in radio. Matt Rooney filling in for Nick Kayal on Kayal and Company. Happy Independence Week all. In case you forgot, if you head over to YouTube, youtube.com/@1210WPHT. I look like a Yankee Doodle dandy this morning.
You look like the American flag threw up on you.
That's actually what happened outside.
Yeah.
That happens every day in Philadelphia.
Does.
You're lucky if it's an American flag that someone's throwing up on you.
If you parked in the parking garage, it smells like garbage. So,
That's better than that one time it smelled like sewage, right? But I mean, that's normal in Philly. Right?
Get ready for that, America.
There's a reason why they call it Philadelphia, right? I think so.
Think
about it.
As the entire country ascends on Philadelphia this week for the 250th anniversary of our great country.
You know, I was there 250 years ago. I got along very well with John Hancock. I called him John. I said, Johnny, you got to sign it big, Johnny. Woohoo! He said, sir, I don't know about it. I said, no, you got to sign it big. John Hancock. Think about it.
Some of them have very small pens.
Nobody has a bigger pen than I do. You have that guy, that story last Friday, he had a micro pen. Think about it.
By the way, I love the AI Matt Rooney version of this show that you put out on social over the weekend with the Mount Rushmore. Me, Matt Rooney, and Sean Farish, all with our heads on.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a backwards baseball cap on Mount Rushmore, too, which I am fired up about. And you know how much crap I take about the backward hat? Wear your hat forward.
I love, dude.
Wear your ass forward.
When I'm not, I think I saw that outside this morning too.
When I'm not here, I'm always rocking a backward baseball cap. I try and, as you can see from the way I'm dressed, I try and present myself in a way of management.
Yeah, a kiss shirt. That's fine.
Look, the backwards hat has utility in certain circumstances. The beach, the neck burn on the back for those of us with Irish skin.
Right.
I mean, I would wear my hat forward, but I got lights right here. I would get a big beautiful shadow over my face. It wouldn't work, you know?
Big, beautiful shadow, right, Mr. President?
Yeah. Big eyes of the greatest shadow in the history of the world. Nobody's ever seen. You know, the doctors, they said to me, sir, we've never seen a shadow like this before, sir.
I'm wondering.
I highly respect it. It's so dark. It's so perfectly shaped.
Is Sean ever like in line at the supermarket and just goes into the Trump voice?
I mean, it's happened before.
You ever just meander into it and you're not even intending to?
No, I think it has. Like, it's slipped out. I'll be talking to someone and we'll just, excuse me. Like, whoa, sorry. I didn't mean it. Look at that.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to stay that way.
Look at that. YouTube.com/@1210WPHT. Look at that. 1210WPHT, 62926. AI versions of me.
That does not look at all like Matt Rooney.
No, and the AI version of me looks old. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I present. I feel like 10% young, and that looks old, you know?
I feel like it's an
Mine's fairly
accurate description of how you look by 9:30.
Well, getting up at this
fairly accurate.
Getting up at this time every day is bound to put years on your life, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm not a fan.
I know you're not. It's fine. It's fine.
This is an act of love, folks.
I know.
Because I knew Nick Kale wasn't here. I knew Dawn Stensland was here. Are they on vacation?
Not together.
Well, well, listen, they have to do what they need to do in their personal life. The reason I say that is because the last time I was here in studio filling in for someone and I said, wow, I hope they're enjoying their vacation, it was Rich Zioli, and unbeknownst to me, he was having something removed.
Yes.
Because Rich gets something removed once a month.
All the time, whether it's his heart, whether it's his spleen,
Yeah, that's right. So now I need to ask.
C-3PO, what's going on here?
Yeah. Well, we got a packed program today, gents.
We do.
We're not taking off just because it's 4th of July week.
Right.
We've got all, this kind of reads like the greatest hits, right? We've got Joe Biden having trouble getting off of a stage.
Oh, that's amazing. It's an amazing piece of video.
Yeah, we've got another woke Hollywood
I feel like that happens
bomb.
every week, Matt. That happens every week. There's a stage somewhere where Joe Biden winds up on it, and he can't get off.
I no more think of myself as being as old as I am than fly.
It's happening right now. There's probably an Amtrak conductor somewhere in Delaware.
Well, he
It's
no more
making a
thinks of
phone
himself
call.
as being as old as he is than fly. So, nobody knows what that means, but that's okay. Still, that's from 2022, by the way, where Scott Pelley was chomping on his glasses and Joe Biden unleashed that beauty on him. Mr. President, what do you mean by that? It was, fascinating. Okay.
They got to leave the guy home at this point. Why do they keep putting him out in public?
Well, leave him somewhere.
Right.
I mean, you could leave him home. You could leave him at the beach. You could leave him on the Amtrak. Just let him ride back and forth,
Give him a life alert bracelet.
That's it.
I was just going to say allow him to have his dignity, but let's face it, he's never been that dignified, even when he can't remember his own name. So,
yeah.
Why start now at the end? We've got some World Cup news, which is. I'm tired of it. I was tired of it before it began.
Right.
We've got a new poll about the 4th of July, which again is not going to surprise you. We've got a missing emu in New Jersey that's now found its way into a cage. And actually, my friend's zoo.
Thank God.
There's a personal tie-in.
Right.
In this one for me because in New Jersey
you're
we all know
to this
each
emu.
other.
You're connected to this emu, Matt?
I'm connected to the new owners of the emu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's been animals getting lost all over the place. There was a giraffe in Texas.
Right.
There was a kangaroo in Texas. There was an emu in Jersey. There was a kangaroo in Montreal, Canada. The whole country surrendered because their French came out because there was a kangaroo on the loose. By the way, there is one of my favorite pastimes, Greg, I'm sure you've seen this, is getting Europeans and Canadians riled up on X. It is the most fun. During hockey season, once the Carolina Hurricanes eliminated Montreal Canadiens, and I said, no more Canada teams in the... Well, don't like 3/4 of the people on the two teams are from Canada? I said, yes, but 0 of the teams are from Canada. Now, shut up, you half-French little sissy, and worry about your own country. Because without the NHL, Canadians wouldn't be able to make money.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And, and then, of course, soccer with Europe and all them. Oh, you don't understand the beautiful game. What is beautiful about 90 minutes and a 0-0 tie on the scoreboard? Oh, the game was remarkable. Oh, it was remarkable. There were 0 remarks on the scoreboard. It was 0-0 when it started, 0-0 when it finished. A few men rolled around on the floor. Donald Trump got shot in the head and got up faster than some of these idiots. I can't take this tournament. I want soccer. Let me tell you something. I want soccer banned from this country, and in 250 more years, we're looking back on America 250, we're celebrating America 500, soccer will be looked at like slavery, okay? It's going to be a stain on humanity. We're going to be doing DEI, they're going to go, that this is a construct of when the United States fought to preserve soccer. It's the same. It's a garbage sport. It's a stupid sport. It's a waste of time. These guys are athletes, but barely. You want to run. Why must you kick a ball all over the place where you can't use your hands? And when no one scores points.
Nobody.
I can't take it. It's a beautiful game. Shut up. What do you know about beautiful out there in Europe? Your country is run by rape gangs. Beautiful what? I can't take it. Cancel the whole tournament. The whole thing. Cancel it.
Wow, we're starting out with a bang this morning. I love it. I love it.
Monkey's uncle.
Dawn, you sound so different.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm gonna attempt to do news on this. Today is Monday, June 29th. It is 67 degrees here in the great city of Philadelphia. I'm trying to be Dawn.
You want Dawn? Here's Dawn.
I will twerk with you any day.
Thank you very much. Getting up to a high of 88 degrees today. But the lead story on Action News, by the way, news brought to you by Ashley Furniture, is the dangerous heat dome.
Dangerous heat dome.
Soccer might be watchable if they played it in a dangerous heat dome. I would watch that.
As a surge of humid air moves in, feel-like temperatures will soar past 100 degrees, creating hazardous conditions that will linger across the region for several days. Residents across the I-95 corridor are being urged to prepare for what will likely be the most intense and widespread heat wave of the summer so far.
Dangerous heat dome.
We will have your full forecast coming up in a minute, but Philadelphia will see gradual warm-up early in the week before extreme heat takes over by Wednesday. The forecast will challenge temperature records for the first week of July, and pop-up afternoon thunderstorms will remain a daily possibility due to the high humidity. I will give the full forecast coming up soon, but it's going to be like 104 by Friday. So 104.
Otherwise known as July.
Otherwise known as July. You're absolutely correct.
I feel the same way about disaster porn and weather porn as Sean does about football.
It's football. Whoa. I
Otherwise
like
known as football.
Oh.
I like football, American football, because you know why? Because I live in the United States of America. It's all over your shirt, Mr. Rooney. Yeah. That shirt, those colors don't run. These colors also don't play soccer. Okay? That's it.
By the way,
it was pretty ballsy of us when you think about it that we said, we're going to take your sport, we're going to rename our favorite sport, your favorite sport, and we're going to use our hands while calling it
That's
football.
what we do.
Yeah.
Because that's what we do. We come, we saw, we conquer. That's it. We came in, we kicked the Europeans' asses out of our country 250 years ago. And then we said, in Canada, you better watch out. We're going to rename hockey next. Okay?
By the way, the general manager of the radio station Road Warrior says he loves the American flag, hates your shirt, Matt Rooney.
That sounds about right. That's on brand for Road Warrior. Love you too, buddy.
YouTube.com/12. Yes, dangerous heat dome. YouTube.com/1210 WPHT, or otherwise known as Summer. Delaware Senator Chris Coons is recovering after being involved in a car crash in Lewes, Delaware on Sunday. His office released a statement saying a driver experienced a medical incident and collided with several cars, including one in which Coons was a passenger. Coons was taken to BB Hospital for treatment and has since returned home. According to his office, he is expected to make a full recovery. Pete Buttigieg and his kids were targeted by Child Services swatting call, police say. Former Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg said on Friday that authorities were called on his house over false allegations in which he seemed to be an effort to target him politically. It temporarily led to him being separated from his two children. Buttigieg, who is openly gay and has become among the Democrat Party's highest profile LGBTQ rights activists, wrote that he feels rage and sadness over how someone involved his 4-year-old twins in something like this, but implied it may have been rooted in homophobia and also meant to target him and his family.
How many conservatives have they tried to kill, threatened to kill, doxed over the years? One gay guy gets a visit from a social worker.
Sean,
and it's international news.
Sean is one of those people who have been swatted.
Yeah. So.
And you know what Pete Buttigieg said about it?
Yeah.
Nothing. Okay? So I'm of the opinion that all swatting and stuff like this is terrible. Pete Buttigieg is only upset when it happens to him. He's the biggest fraud. And you know what? I hope it doesn't happen to him again. But he's this is terrible. Now it's terrible. Yeah, now it's terrible when they show up at your house. By the way, he wasn't actually swatted. There were no guns involved. I found out. But there was
a social worker with a clipboard.
Right. It was basically just a glorified HOA Karen showed up at the door and said, "What are you doing to your child? Why are you chest feeding your child?" Is probably what the call was. No, I don't want to see this happen to anybody. 4-year-old twins. You don't need to see kids put through something like that unnecessarily. But I mean, we had the guns in our faces. And Buttigieg didn't say nothing. So I don't want to hear it from him.
Do you have the photo? I saw you posted it yesterday online. Do you have the photo, Sean?
I have to.
It's okay if I'm catching you cold. I apologize.
Put that up on the screen. I'll do it. I'll do it in a second. I can do it in just a minute or two.
They are 4 years old. 4. They do not know or care what a Democrat or a Republican is. They don't know how politics works. They don't know about hate. They should be worrying about what kind of ice cream they're getting this afternoon, not what they are being brought into a meeting with a grown-up asking strange questions for why their papa is suddenly unavailable to read them a bedtime story. For God's sake.
Was this Buttigieg's kids or Joe Biden that he's talking about?
For God's sake,
Ice cream,
they're just
strange
kids.
Stories.
Buttigieg wrote in a blog post published Friday. Buttigieg wrote that a few days ago, a Child Protective Service worker and a police officer came to his home in Traverse City, Michigan, and said an allegation had been made against him related to his 4-year-old twins, and that his children would need to be interviewed without him present. After that, he would be interviewed. He said he was also told that he could not be around the children unsupervised until the interview, and the children would have to be interviewed without any family present. Buttigieg says he and his husband, Chasten, arranged for the children to stay with grandparents. The 24 hours until they returned are the darkest hours of my life. I tried to get my head around the idea that I had been accused of something so serious that I couldn't be alone around my own children, and had consented to have them interviewed by strangers without knowing where the accusation had come from or even what it contained, Buttigieg wrote.
So the normal thing to do after an experience like this would be develop a little bit of empathy.
Right.
To your point, Sean. But I don't think it's going to happen.
Michigan State Police confirmed that the anonymous report from the person was false.
There's your picture, Greg, right there.
Look at this.
There's there they are in my house.
YouTube.com/@1210WPHT.
And their guns are up. You see that? That's a large gun.
Phil,
Phil,
can you do a one shot on Sean? So we can see the whole thing.
This is
there it is. Look at that.
There you go. There's
Look at that right outside of your house. Oh my God! Who took these photos?
The neighbor, because she had no idea what was going on the block.
We got a report there was a guy there with his hat backwards.
Yeah. Actually, no. Here's a picture. I did not have my hat on.
Uh-oh.
I'll show you this. Here we go. Because there was no time to go ahead and let me get this pulled up here.
I've never seen your hair.
Time to go ahead and there was no time to get up there.
I've never seen
put
your
my
hair.
hat on. There it is. We're getting patted down.
Oh boy.
There you go.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Uh-huh.
Was that early in the morning?
No, it was at 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
6 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So swatting does happen. Swatting should never happen. False reports should never happen. What are we doing? Like this is all ridiculous. You know what I mean? Just because people have political beliefs you don't agree with, just stop. Just stop already. Thank you.
You've got a nice mane there, brother. You don't have to wear the hat all the time.
No, I got they call them golden. They go the locks. They're beautiful golden locks. Unbelievable. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. By the way, they say, "Sir, you're here." Beautiful.
2 men dead in murder-suicide following domestic dispute in Abington. In the Glenside section of Abington Township on Sunday morning, the Montgomery County District Attorney officers responded to a 911 call reporting a shooting around 11 a.m. at a home on the 3000 block of Spruce Avenue. When police arrived, they found 54-year-old William Billy Maurer dead from a gunshot wound inside the home. Investigators say the 28-year-old Brandon Maurer was also found suffering from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He was taken to Jefferson Abington Hospital, where he was pronounced dead a short time later. Authorities said several other family members were inside the home at the time of the shooting, but they were not injured. An investigation by the Montgomery County Detectives Bureau and the Abington Township Police Department found that Brandon Maurer and his uncle had been arguing when Brandon shot him before turning the gun on himself. Police recovered a firearm owned by Brandon Maurer at the scene. Very scary, very sad. I don't like when any of these things happen. The Postal Service won't send mail ballots to states that don't release voter lists.
Good.
According to Reuters, U.S. Postmaster General David Steiner confirmed the proposal at a Senate Homeland Security and Government Affairs Committee hearing last week. The proposal would require states to release to the Postal Service the names and barcodes tied to their mail-in ballots for federal elections. According to Reuters, it would also require states to provide unique barcodes on the outbound and return ballot envelopes. At the Senate hearing last week, Steiner said USPS won't deliver ballots to states that won't comply with President Donald Trump's new election rules.
So here's the question.
Yeah.
We have a Massachusetts judge.
Right.
That said no, right? Because they can always find a judge to say anything.
Right.
That was appointed by Biden and Obama. So will the executive order stand? We will see. But look, this is the fraud in 2020 that happened that was the legal fraud. And I know that seems like a contradiction, legal fraud. But that's what it was, right? You had ballots going to people's houses and then people voting other people's ballots. Nobody denies that it happened, but it did. And I say it's legal because it was part of the system, right? It wasn't a computer hack. It wasn't somebody dropping off all these ballots in the middle of the night. I'm not saying that did happen, but this is the reason why Biden had the largest margin of any president in history. Not because he was that impressive, then or now. So good on the Trump administration.
They got to do something.
Got to do something.
The Postal Service said the new rules will help determine adherence to federal law and facilitate law enforcement efforts. Steiner maintains the plan would be more efficient and similar to what many states are already doing. He said it's simply a way to make sure we match the ballots that a state believes they're sending out to what actually gets sent. The proposal is tied to an executive order Trump issued in March that sought to create a federal voter list and limit who can receive a mail ballot. Trump has long been a vocal critic of mail-in voting. He has repeatedly said it's more vulnerable to fraud, though he hasn't provided evidence to support those claims.
Everyone knows someone whose kid's at college, Sean, and they voted their ballot for them.
Of course. Well, you know, what's interesting, in 2012, the New York Times actually said that mail-in ballots were more vulnerable to fraud. And that's because in 2012, Republicans were using mail-in ballots in the state of Florida. Seniors were using mail-in ballots in the state of Florida. And it was benefiting GOP candidates in that state. And the New York Times thought that it's possible Republicans might be able to use mail-in ballots to their advantage in elections. So they wrote a whole article. Adam Liptak in New York Times wrote a whole article in 2012 about how mail-in balloting was susceptible to fraud and vulnerable to fraud for the reasons, Matt, that you're talking about, right? You send it to someone's house, anyone can pick it up, anyone can vote it, nobody will know, and so it becomes essentially legal fraud, right? It's part of the system. It's not a fake ballot. It's not a fake vote. It's being cast technically illegally, like forgery, right? You're voting on someone else's behalf, but it's in the system and it's untraceable. The New York Times pointed this out in 2012 and said this is a problem. And then 8 years later, come 2020, they said, no, there's no problems. And it can't, anybody saying that it could be, vulnerable to fraud is an election denier. They pointed it out first before anybody else. Would you expect me to believe that it got better? No, look at California.
No.
Nobody knows where these ballots came from.
I'm also convinced that in 2020, you had all these dudes stuck at home with their liberal girlfriends during COVID. and the Karens were looking over their shoulders. You're voting?
Oh, yeah.
You're voting for Joe, right?
Right.
That's why the mail swing in 2024 was so dramatic, because they had broken up.
Yesterday was Mel Brooks's 100th birthday. Everybody here on this show knows how much I love the great director, writer, comedian, comedy writer, Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks, the iconic comedian and filmmaker, turned 100 yesterday. As the entertainment world celebrates Brooks' centenarian status, here's a look back at his extraordinary life and his career. Brooks was born in Brooklyn, New York on June 28, 1926. His birth name was Melvin Kaminsky. In a 2021 interview with the Associated Press, Brooks said his passion for comedy dates back to his childhood. And by the way, he still looks good for 100. I mean, relatively speaking. Like, he's still kind of with it, and you know what I mean?
No, I'm not going to look that good.
No.
I don't look that good most days.
No. I wanted to keep the party going. I wanted to keep the happiness and joy and explosion of laughter going into our dour part of our lives, not our childhood anymore. Brooks recalled, I was once interviewed, and the guy said, what was the happiest part of your life? Was it winning the Academy Award? Was it marrying Anne Bancroft? I said, no, not at all. It was my childhood. From about 4 or 5 to 9, it was the most exciting, happiest, joyous life that anyone could live. Do you think anybody around us here, any of the three of us, Nick, Dawn, do you think anybody's going to live to 100? Do you want to live to 100? I feel like at that point, it's just like, okay.
No, Nick's got like a week. Well, Dawn might. Dawn might, whichever witch she made a deal with to stay young.
Right.
That's probably part of it.
Right.
That's my guess. When Spaceballs come out?
Spaceballs, the sequel, comes out, I think, next year. So,
okay.
101. He's going to be 101.
Wow.
When that movie comes out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
101.
Yeah.
If he makes it that far.
I was just going to say,
he's made it to 100.
He was born when Calvin Coolidge was president.
Wow.
Think about that for a second.
1926.
That's a long time ago.
That is a long time ago.
That's the Roaring 20s. That's before the Great Depression.
Do you feel like at that point, it must feel like you've lived 6 lives? You know what I mean? Like what you did in your 20s was the
80 years ago,
30s or 40s. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's crazy. That's crazy.
He was 20.
Yeah.
In 1946.
20.
Like World War II just ended.
Right.
The atom bomb was just dropped on Japan.
Yeah.
You know, like, or both atom bombs, because they decided they weren't going to surrender after the first atom bomb. Like, look at the Japanese, by the way. You get a nuke essentially dropped on your city, and you don't surrender.
I know.
But in Canada, they're hiding under their couches because of the kangaroo. Imagine that.
That's how you know we whipped them good, Sean.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right.
I mean, think about how wimpy the Germans and the Japanese are now.
Right.
Right? The Germans. Give me a break.
I want to make it the 91 personally, because that's the tricentennial.
91.
We'll be 300.
91.
Yeah.
Are you on Ozempic now? You're looking good. You're looking svelter.
Just throwing up a lot.
New
drug called bulimia.
News brought to you by Ashley Furniture. Shop now and celebrate Ashley's 250 hours of savings event. Save up to 20% on all furniture and take advantage of 60-month no-interest financing. Plus, score incredible $250 doorbusters. You'll find unbeatable value on the styles you love during Ashley's 250 hours of savings event happening now. By the way, before we get to Phil. It is a Rooney Monday. No, it's not a Rooney Monday.
It's not Rooney Monday.
It's
not my contract.
Right. What do we have happening in sports? Phil Almquist, what's happening, man?
Why, thank you, Greg. We will start today in baseball, where the Phils finished off a weekend series with the Mets at Citi Field in the 7th. The Mets led 4-3 until Kyle Schwarber came to the plate.
Sounds like the Mets.
Fly ball, right center field. Going back on it in Ewing. Back toward the track, to the wall. It is gone! 2-run home run, Schwarber! He's given the Phillies the lead. He's the first to 30 home runs this year.
Wow.
And he's the fastest Philly to 30 home runs of the season.
Wow.
He's actually now hit at least 30 homers 6 straight years, which is the longest active streak in the majors, and 8 overall, which is also most among active players.
It would be something if they completely blow this season for him when he's having such a great season, right?
Yep.
I mean, can you imagine that he has this record-breaking season, and then they end up getting not to the playoffs or eliminated in the first?
Well, here's the thing. With the Phils win and the Braves continuing to slide, they're now just 3 back of the division leader.
Wow.
Ooh.
We're getting into some
getting spicy.
Interesting times in the before the All-Star break here, which, by the way, happens in the great city. I'm trying to be Dawn. In the great city of Philadelphia.
By the way,
watching Greg try to feign enthusiasm for Philadelphia has been the highlight of the first 30 minutes here.
Yes, point of order.
Mr. Chairman, point of order.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, point of order. Reclaiming my time, right?
Yes.
With the Texas Rangers sweep of Canada, Toronto, we are now back at 500. So it is now time for the Texas Rangers to lose 5 in a row and go back under 500. But that's okay.
Look at you.
That's fine.
Tonight
4 in a row.
Tonight the Phillies
Suck
started.
it, Canada.
Turn off his mic. Take his mic, Phil.
Exactly. Texas Rangers, come on. Anyway, tonight they started 4
Phillip.
games.
I got someone I root for has to win, okay?
That's
the Islanders
true.
decided the last week of the season didn't count in hockey.
That is true.
I don't root for the Knicks anymore. That's why they won. And freaking the Jets are the Jets.
Well,
come
that's
on
true.
now.
Anyway, the Phillies start a 4-game series with the Pirates tonight in South Philly. In golf, at the Travelers Championship, Scotty Scheffler part 18 to force a playoff with Victor Hovland. That will happen today. And the NFL announced the dates of the 2027 NFL Draft, which will be in D.C. It'll begin on Thursday, April 29th, and run through May 1st. That's sports for Kayal and Company.
Thank you, Phil. It is currently 68 degrees in Philadelphia. Weather brought to you by National Liberty Museum. And, of course, as the lead story that we said today.
Dangerous Heat Dome.
Today, partly cloudy, high around 89. Tuesday, heating up with mostly sunny skies, high near 91 degrees. Wednesday is the dangerously hot.
Dangerous Heat Dome.
With a high of 99 degrees. Thursday, oppressively hot and humid, high of 101 degrees. And Friday, continued extreme heat, high near 100 degrees. So if you're out and about, out and about this week, make sure to stay hydrated, little kitties, okay? National Liberty Museum. Liberty is more than freedom. Liberty is the freedom to act with a purpose and for the greater good. Discover the complete story of liberty in America at the National Liberty Museum. To learn more, visit libertymuseum.org. Experience liberty, tested, shaped, and lived. That is sports, news, and weather. Matt Rooney.
Well, Matt Rooney and Sean Farash. Here on Kayal and Company. What did I just say?
Farash.
What
is wrong with you?
It's better than what some people call me.
So listen, here's the deal. Yeah. And anybody that's a regular listener of this show knows this. Yes. I'm not waking up for at least another hour and a half.
Oh, boy.
Right? I'm here physically. And maybe spiritually.
I hear they
but
got
not
some
mentally.
stuff at Kensington. Could have you lift, you know?
Yeah, well, that's what I was
just,
thinking.
you know.
I was thinking at the first break, I'd run down there.
By the way, I got to just
pick something up.
What a weenie you are. You know, I'm an hour behind you, right? It's 5:30 here. Let me just tell you something. In the Central Time Zone.
Thank you.
And we're kicking ass and taking names.
Thank you, Sean.
Okay?
No.
Sean.
I went to Kensington and ran back.
I've never been a morning person. I've got 2 kids. I've got another one on the way, and I've been able to.
Do you have another one on the way?
I got another one on the way.
Oh, congratulations!
Nice.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
You buried the lead, my friend.
Well, you
He's
know,
got a small army. He's got there.
I always hate when people announce that kind of thing initially because it's like, oh, you had
Rooney
unprotected
regiment.
sex. Congratulations, you know.
You had sex.
That's basically what you're telling people. It's even worse when people tell people they're trying.
Right.
Right, because at least now there is a human that eventually will appear on my Instagram, and you'll all pretend that it's cute. But when you're telling people you're trying, like, okay, you just announce to your friends that you're, doing it. You're not trying to stop it. Congratulations, wonderful.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yeah. We should take a break.
Should we take a break?
Yeah.
All right. Matt Rooney,
what do we have coming up
Sean
on the other side?
Farish, here on
job.
Kayal and Company. Let's play some ads and make some money because freedom isn't free and neither is Sean here on 1210 WPHT.
Time now for today's Spotlight on Health Trends, sponsored by LensSeek.
Dial Down the Cell Phone Fear, a massive World Health Organization review published in Environmental International, confirms no link between mobile phones and brain cancer. Australian researchers analyzed nearly 30 years of data and found no increased risk, even for heavy users. They say it all comes down to physics. Phones emit non-ionizing radiation, which lacks the energy to damage human DNA or cause cancer. I'm Margie Schaefer.
If you own a business, you've heard it all. From fast funding to easy approvals, everyone says the same thing. LensSeek is different. We show you what you actually qualify for. LensSeek's AI-enabled platform matches you with funding options with no guesswork. Up to $5 million in as fast as 24 hours. If you've been in business over a year, doing at least $50,000 per month, apply for free with zero out-of-pocket costs and access to over 100 lenders. Start ready, stay ready. Lenseek.com. LENDSEEK.com.
The June heat is here and Philadelphia humidity is officially on the rise. Don't wait for the AC to start working overtime to realize the windows are failing. Call Window Nation now. During the June sale, buy 4 windows and get 4 free. That's right. Upgrade the entire house and get half of those windows absolutely free. Plus, get started with 0 down and no payments or interest for 2 full years. The experts at Window Nation provide a weather-tight seal in just 1 day or less. Beat the heat and save big on those utility bills. Schedule your fast, free consultation today at windownation.com.
Your freedom to relax starts at Spring Dance Hot Tubs. Now through July 12th, save up to $5,000 on new Hot Spring and Caldera hot tubs and receive a free freshwater IQ smart monitoring system. Looking for fitness and fun at home? Endless pool deals are hot. Get 50% off all accessories like an underwater treadmill or aqua bike. Plus, for a limited time, buy any 3 hot tub products and get the 4th for just $1. Visit springdancehotTubs.com and make this summer your most relaxing yet. See store for details. Offers end July 12th.
Hey, Dawn here. You know, with gas prices on top of everyone's minds right now, what about a hybrid? There are a lot of gas-saving options available from my friends at the Piazza Auto Group. The Honda hybrid lineup includes the Accord, the Civic, or the CR-V SUV. Take advantage right now of 2.99% financing, 36 months, or 3.99% for 60 months on the CR-V. Experience award-winning hybrid performance today. Piazza Honda in Philadelphia, Springfield, Langhorne, Pottstown, or Reading. PIAZZA, PiazzaHonda.com. Tell Dawn sent you.
There's nothing simple about choosing an engagement ring. Most people don't know where to start. That's why they turn to Family and Company Jewelers on Route 70 in Marlton. JR will walk you through every step: diamonds, settings, styles, and how to choose what actually fits their budget and their partner. There's no pressure and no confusion, just straightforward guidance and a wide selection to compare with confidence. The goal is simple: leave knowing you made the right decision. Family and Company Jewelers in Marlton, New Jersey, South Jersey's diamond destination.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated the best hearing aids of 2026 by Forbes Health, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, starting at just $98 a pair.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aid.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 1 million happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/radio. That's ethos.com/radio. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Don Stensland this morning at 10. Kayal and Company now on Talk Radio 1210 WPHT and the free Odyssey app.
It's so refreshing to be here on a show where the music doesn't suck.
Never sucks here.
Yeah. The stuff that Valdez plays for me on the weekend.
Right.
Weird emo metal. I don't even know what the hell the genre would be. Incomprehensible. So this is a major upgrade.
Yeah.
Do you take a close hand, Mr. Stocker, in selecting the music?
I did, and then I just kind of put some generic rock beds in here so we can get back to the action. Or we can get back to the action quick. You know what I mean?
Yes, rapidly.
Rapidly.
Don't want to let any grass grow under our feet here on Kayal and Company. Sean, I just looked up your last name, by the way.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
What'd you find?
Because I want to internalize it. It's Arabic. And
we have Turkish origins. Yes.
Is that what it is?
It's our ancestors come from Turkey.
Okay, it means to spread.
I understand. You mean spread?
Yes, to spread.
That's the first thing I've ever heard. That's the first time I've heard that one. It's funny, though, because it is a Middle Eastern name, and yet I'm on the payroll of AIPAC. It's very interesting.
I was going to say, should you be cashing those checks, or should you return them? It's disingenuous.
Free Palestine? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I have no idea. There's a big conflict of interest. By the way, speaking of music, it doesn't suck. Greg will appreciate. The Democrats need to abide by the legendary Ramones' third rule, which is don't talk to commies. Okay, in the song Commando.
Yeah,
it would be great if that. What a 1 minute and 54 seconds of just gold.
Commando.
Yeah, it's just a great song. It's just phenomenal.
It is pretty fantastic.
It's great. I was listening to it all night last night. Because it's such a short song, I listened to it like 40 times and no time went by. It's great.
So you were bragging earlier about how you're better in the morning, which is absolutely true. Late last night. How late is late? How late were you up?
Probably close to 11:30, midnight. So it's about a 4-hour nap. We get up, we do radio. We have an hour stream afterwards. We do a little workout. We take another nap. Yeah, so we do it. We're doing a cycle of naps. It works because they're suggesting kosher salamis, right?
Salami.
So that's it. They've now been canceled by Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson will not touch the Ramones. The Ramones said, eat kosher salamis, and Tucker Carlson said, who do you think you are? So there it is.
Speaking of human salamis.
Yeah.
Joe Biden.
Oh, boy.
Oh, gosh. Oh, I thought we were going back down the road of the microphallus story of last week, human salamis.
Human salamis.
Yeah.
I think that's more or less what he is these days. Unable to get off stage at a Democrat gala over the weekend in Maryland. Hardly the first time this has happened. But in typical Joe Biden fashion, he's not the sweet old man. He's the nasty old man. So before he got lost on stage, it was preceded by about as much vitriol as you've ever heard coming out of one person's mouth. He's angry.
He is.
He's an angry guy. And I get it. You lost a presidential election, but it's always been a little bit of a constant condition for him. This is cut number 20, Phil, if you've got it.
I know the Democratic Party.
Oh, gosh.
I fought for my whole life. I'm still fighting for it now. That's why I'm here tonight, to support Maryland Democrats. That's why I travel to South Dakota, South Carolina, Nebraska, Pennsylvania, fighting for Democrats up and down the ballot and all over this country, just like I've done my whole life. I know the story of the Democratic Party. I've seen it times of triumph and trouble. Because I've lived it, I also know the story of America, like many of you.
Uh-oh.
It's a constant push and pull between peril and possibilities. It's a battle that's never truly over. And we'll look.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
He has no idea what's going on.
Well, I can't sugarcoat it. These are indeed dark days. Let's remember. We are one of the only countries in the world that's come face to face with every crisis we've faced stronger than we went into it. Every single time we come out stronger than we went in. Time and again throughout our history. We Americans have some of the better angels of our nature. Brought our country back from the brink. I believe with every fiber of my being. And with your help, we're going to do that again this November.
Imagine what they paid to fall asleep, too.
Oh. That was another nice nap there I just took. Our country's always been... one thing I know. What the hell is this guy doing? That guy, there were people who said he was sharp as a tack.
Sharp as a tack.
With the I no more think of myself as being as old as I am than fly clip sounds like nothing compared to that. What was that?
And how close were we to having another term of that?
Oh my God. Could you imagine? So think for a second they put Trump in jail, right? Like they convicted him of like some sort of crazy thing.
Which could have easily happened.
Right. And somehow like whoever the Republican nominee would have been, whether it was Mustard or any of these other guys, lost, right? To buy. And we had 4 more years of that guy as president of the United States. Or they replaced him with Kamala, and now we have 4 years of her. Oh, man, that would have been bad.
And of course, Sleepy Joe leaned into the reflecting pool because they don't have anything else to hit him with.
It's a good thing he didn't fall into the reflecting pool.
Don't say it. There's still time for it to happen.
Algae.
Yeah.
Algae.
Yeah, we're going to have like, I don't know, like an algae alert instead of a silver alert. This is cut 21.
Right. His own pool guy to fix the reflecting pool. Whoa. What a loser.
Imagine being the president whose signature accomplishment was crapping your pants at the Vatican. And then having
we call that Operation Tootsie Roll. Matthew, we call that, it's called Operation Tootsie Roll. It was the only time the Pope has ever said, holy sugar honey iced tea. What the hell is that on the floor? There's a Tootsie Roll. I'm actually going to show you. I actually have a physical replica of the turd that Joe Biden left on the floor.
Oh no! I don't know if
I have the prop. I have the prop.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I'll get it in a second. Next break, I'll run out and get the turd prop.
Oh, well, you'll want to stay here for that, folks.
Oh, yeah. YouTube.com/1210 WPHT. It's an actual replica of the turd that was dropped at the Vatican. Yes. I have it.
Wow. Now, speaking of turds, do we know who heckled him? Has that been confirmed?
It was those pro-Palestinian people.
It was just the Palestinians again?
I believe so.
Pro-Palestinians. They're not pro-Palestinians. They're trans-Palestinians.
Here's the thing, too, about Joe Biden is that they don't like him even in the Democrat Party. So I don't know why. Like, at what point can you just fade into the sunset? You know what I mean? Like, give George W. Bush credit. He goes out and he doesn't come back. He's like, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
Nobody needs to hear from me.
Well, you know what the difference is, Greg? They need money.
Right.
The Biden empire was built on grifts. I mean, say what you want about the Bushes. They had real jobs outside of politics, too.
Right.
Can't say that of any Biden now that they don't have oligarchs from the former Soviet bloc funding their existence.
Oligarch.
It's an underused word.
Oligarch.
Well, it's not underused if you're Bernie Sanders. He uses it all the time.
Yeah, oligarch.
We were eating dinner. My wife and I were eating dinner a few months back, and we saw on the TV screen Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders said, "Fight the oligarchy," and she goes, "He's still fighting the oligarchy." Guy's been fighting the oligarchy for 30 years. He's been losing apparently. He is the oligarchy. I have a house in Vermont. I have a house in South Carolina. I have a house in Washington, D.C. I'm a socialist. I fly on. You can't expect me to fly on United. Coach, I would never do that. I can't fight the oligarchy from an economy seat in Coach.
Commies are going to do like commies do, right? I mean, everyone read Animal Farm as a kid. Some pigs are more equal than others.
Yeah.
That's
just ask the ladies on The View, you know?
Yeah, I think these were Gaza protesters, pro-Gaza protesters.
They call them Genocide Joe. That's the thing, you know. There was apparently a genocide in Gaza that accomplished nothing because the Palestinians are still there. So and I'm not saying they shouldn't be alive, but they're saying genocide. And I said, what genocide?
Yeah, no, you're right. Israel doesn't have a genocide very well.
Right.
No.
Roll this heckling here. This is the view from the crowd.
She's got her terror blanket over her head. There she is. Yeah.
Boy, not exactly a packed room, is it?
No. And they did that thing they do when you have an event that not as many people showed up for as you were hoping.
Yeah.
And they kind of pushed everybody closer to the floor to make it look more full.
Right. Tight framing in the camera. You can make a group of 20 look like a huge crowd, you know?
No, that's right.
Yeah.
No, but the Democrats really are screwed in the long run. Their party's full of mental patients. And, I mean, back around the time that Mel Brooks was born, Russia had the Bolsheviks and the Mensheviks, right? And it's history always repeats itself. It blows my mind, right? Because the Mensheviks, they were, for those of you that don't know your history, they were kind of like the chill, moderate commies.
I got along well with the Mensheviks. Great people.
Great people.
Tremendous people.
They respected me. People tell me.
Highly respect. Everybody respects me. I get along well with a lot of people. You look at Russia, you look at China, you look at the UFOs. I get along well with the UFOs. E.T., I get along very well with E.T. Marvin the Martian, everyone knows him. He said to me, "Sir, the Democrats are trying to turn Mars blue, sir. It's the red planet. There's ballots showing up. They won't stop." I said, "We're not going to let it happen, Marvin." Great guy. The Illudium Q-36 explosive space modulator. I call it the discombobulator. It's a great weapon. It's a beautiful weapon. The red planet. We're going to make Mars great again.
Right.
Tremendous place.
He needed help getting off the stage again, man. Did you see this?
Yeah.
By the way,
Oh, he's mad. Where do I go?
Because again, I mean, anyone that's ever had a grandparent.
Where is he going?
And then he called out for his granddaughter.
They had to. Can you play that one more time?
I love you. Thank you.
Taps on the desk. He points around.
That
Which
way?
way? That way? That way?
That
That
way?
way? That way?
That way?
Sure.
All right,
So
let's
he
go
walks-
straight back
he
where
walks-
there's no exit.
He walks
Stupid.
straight. And then his handlers are just like, well, I guess we're going back this way.
I'm convinced this is an episode of Impractical Jokers where they're like, Joe, walk nowhere. Act like you don't know where you're going.
How does he never know where to go? How is
Because
that
he has
possible?
dementia.
Yeah, I
He doesn't know where
I
he is.
But
That's
like,
why.
I know, but at some point, you're just like, they're bringing him out there, holding him like hostage to do these.
He's the
speeches.
equivalent of that boomer that should have retired a long time ago, but lost their 401k in the Great Recession. You know what I mean?
That's
really
Greg's
what it
favorite
is.
demographic.
The boomers, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh God, why did I bring up the boomers?
Thank you.
I forgot who I was talking to.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Amateur hour.
They just sucking off the teeth. Kind of like you, Matt.
Oh my gosh.
Kind of like
Can
you,
get
Matt.
People can get mad.
Kind of like
You're a lawyer.
me.
Yeah. Well, you're a lawyer.
Come on.
Luckily, by you doing
Come
this
on.
this shift, it still allows you to bilk the public later on. You can still bill for hours. You know what I mean?
No, that's true. I'm going to court this afternoon,
Yeah.
so I can
Yeah.
fit it. I can fit it all in.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to string two words together. I can barely do that now. I mean, we'll see. Sean's going to lead me off stage.
He should.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it just like Joe Biden with a leash and the whole thing. I'll just dangle a treat. Like, come on, Joe, come on.
Who's got a
You
better
want a treat,
internal
Joe?
GPS at this
I
point?
got pudding, Joe. I got ice cream. Come on, Joey.
Little trail of pudding pops.
I want that chocolate chip. He made a chocolate mess at the Vatican. We understand that.
I would watch a show where you put Joe Biden and Gracie the giraffe in a maze and see who can make it out first.
I'm taking the giraffe 10 times out of 10.
BPL on YouTube, who is as much of a fan of you, Matt, as I am, says I'm sure he's billing someone right now. That's right, billing somebody for hours right now.
Probably.
Always be billing. It's the motto of my profession.
He needs to be able to afford that American flag shirt he has on.
That's right.
It's a beautiful shirt. Yeah.
No, 100%. I mean, look, what did you want me to wear today? I was going to borrow
some 4-year-old in Vietnam made
that with one hand.
Yeah, for like 20 cents an hour. You know,
Yes.
sold in the United States for $35. Patriotic shirt made in Vietnam by a paraplegic toddler.
But look at that paraplegic toddler.
But
It's
fight
really
slavery!
Stitched. The stitching is lovely.
Yeah.
The talented little guy.
He is a talented
Yeah.
little guy.
Yeah.
Wonderful person. I get along well with.
You should adopt him. You should adopt him, Sean. You won't be able to nap anymore, though.
No,
Your napping
No,
days
barely
will be
do that
done,
in-
my friend.
Right.
can barely do that in the first place, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, it's great. Everything's great.
YouTube.com.
Cats are trying to kill each other. It's fine.
YouTube.com/@1210WPHT. Please make sure you're hitting that like and subscribe buttons while you're there, or on the Odyssey app. If you're listening on the Odyssey app, hit the follow button, or the iHeartRadio app. There's a preset thing you can hit there too. Make sure you're hitting on the buttons. They're all free. It just makes you it just makes you able to find us easier, right? All right, you want to find us.
Yeah, you want an alert.
Right. Can I talk about Wawa real fast here? Hoagie Fest. Wawa. Are there Wawas? There are now in Tennessee, right, Sean?
Greg, the first one just opened in Murfreesboro. All the commercials on the TV said you're gonna have a Wawa, and then the ones the other day said you got a Wawa. So it's unfortunately Hoagie Fest where we're at too, even though we don't call them hoagies in Tennessee, but Wawa, you know, with the whole hoagie thing.
What are they?
So we'll allow it.
What do you call them?
Sandwiches. You know, it's what like normal people call it. We don't have a dumb name for it. Like you idiots
boring.
in Pennsylvania, hoagies. Oh, we're gonna call it a hoagie. What is a hoagie? All right. First of all, in New York we call them heroes because you know not all heroes wear capes. I never had a sandwich with a cape before, but heroes are great. What is a hoagie? It's not a real thing. It's like Palestine. It's not real. Okay?
I'm pretty sure I've seen a sandwich at the Cape in Times Square. You can see anything in Times Square.
Well, you can see anything in New York. I'll tell you what. Especially if you do the drugs they're doing down there, you'll see a lot of things.
No, but this is why this is nonsense, because anyone can make a sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay? You get some bread, you throw something on it, it's a sandwich.
That's what
but
a sandwich
hoagie
is.
a little bit more special, right? It's a certain
No, it's
kind of
not.
roll,
It's the same thing. It's just it's a dumb term.
Spoken like a guy that didn't grow up eating hoagies.
I grew up eating Heroes. Better.
You're an animal.
Hoagie Fest is back at Wawa, and this year it's a meal deal. Grab any shorty hoagie.
Yeah.
Any Hearst
Wonderful.
chips and a fountain drink for just $6.
Sean did grow up with a shorty, though.
By the way, if you're gonna
No.
if you're gonna do the Hearst,
That was that other guy, TMZ.
if you're gonna do the Hearst chips, do the salt and vinegar.
Oh, 100%.
Hearst salt and vinegar, the only way to go. Hearst chips, fountain drink for just $6. Make it a classic for $8. Gotta have a Wawa. Thank you, Wawa, for sponsoring the 6 o'clock hour, Matt Rooney. Time to break.
Oh, my God. Is it that time already?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to go have a shorty. And we'll be back on Kayal and Company in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.
From the FIFA World Cup to competitive business environments, grand ambitions lead to game-changing achievements. At Bank of America, we're there to support businesses at every step, providing insights and expertise to help you gain an edge.
He shoots. He scores.
What would you like the power to do? Explore winning business solutions at BofA.com/gamechangers. Bank of America, official bank of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu. My Computer Career, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Attention. Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have bad credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers, so don't wait. If you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-358-6868. That's 800-358-6868. Again, 800-358-6868.
TurnersvilleJeep.com wants to save you money at the pump this June with a brand new Jeep Cherokee Hybrid. Not worried about gas prices? Then check out our huge inventory of Wranglers, Grand Cherokees, or Ram trucks, and Dodge Durango. Equipped with V8 engines. Don't have a down payment? No problem. We work with dozens of banks who offer 0 down payments and no payments for 90 days to qualified buyers. Just minutes from all bridges or online 24/7 at TurnersvilleJeep.com. Again, that's TurnersvilleJeep.com.
See website for details. BillsHappen.com is not a lender. It does not make credit decisions. Must be 18 years old. Not available in all states.
Honey, everything is so expensive, and our bills are piling up.
You're telling me credit cards are maxed out, rent is due, and the car payment's right around the corner? We need some extra cash.
We should do what my friend from work did. She went to BillsHappen.com and got the money she needed the next day.
Our credit is not great. Are you sure that would work for us?
BillsHappen.com is one of the largest personal loan networks. They can help people with all credit types get up to $5,000.
Sounds like it's going to be a hassle.
My friend said it was super easy. She did it right from her phone during her lunch break.
If you have a regular source of income, you can be approved for a loan for up to $5,000, and your cash can hit your bank account the next day. BillsHappen.com's lenders have millions of dollars to lend, regardless of your credit history.
Guess what? I went to BillsHappen.com, and we're getting our money tomorrow.
Wow, that's fast. Problem solved.
If you need extra cash, go to BillsHappen.com. That's BillsHappen.com. BillsHappen.com.
As we celebrate 250 years of our nation's independence, over 6,000 crash-proof retirement clients like Rochelle Porto of Bucks County enjoy financial freedom from the pitfalls of Wall Street. They celebrate our nation's 250th birthday, knowing all they worked for is protected and growing.
Independence Weekend, July 4th, we celebrate our nation's independence. I feel that same independence with Crash Proof Retirement because there's no fees, no risk, and growth every year. My principal has never gone down. I've always earned every year. Everything I've earned in that year creates a new principal, so I'm never going to lose what I actually put in. I've got the freedom to live out my dreams, and I've got the peace of mind to know that my retirement's going to go the way I want.
Schedule an appointment or register for our next event taking place at the Copperfield Inn in Limerick, PA on Wednesday, July 22nd, starting at 5 p.m. 800-722-9728 or crashproofretirement.com.
Horizon Plumbing and Electrical knows that when spring showers are coming down so hard it seems like Mother Nature traded out cats and dogs for lions and bears, you'll be glad you called us to clear your block drains and prevent dangerous power surges so your home can stay safe and comfortable. Plus, with Horizon's same-day water heater installs and repairs with no emergency service fees, we work fast to ensure you have all the plumbing and electrical help you need. So book horizonservices.com now and enjoy the comfort of your home without worrying about whatever kind of zoo that's coming down out there.
Free speech lives here on Odyssey's #1 talk station. Talk Radio 1210 WPHT.
Because you're always wearing the hat that you might be bald.
He's not.
Right. No, I understand. That's why
Which
we
is
have a little
fine.
window up here. You see, you have the window.
You can see the
You
hair.
can see it.
Yeah.
By the way,
But we all know Greg
it has
Stocker
been
has luscious
obtained-
locks, but
Yeah. It's a wig.
It has been obtained. The replica Joe Biden turd is right here.
Oh, there it is. Look at that.
Yeah, there it is. Right on top of the microphone. That is Operation Tootsie Roll. It's an official replica. I got it validated. So we're just going to leave the turd right there on the microphone. All right. That is a replica of what Joe Biden left at the Vatican. It's right there. That's it.
I mean, honestly,
Right
at his
there.
age, if your turds look that healthy, you're doing okay.
Right.
I
You
would
guys know
not
what that
assume
actually
that they
is?
look like that.
This actually is a turd. It's one of my. I had Taco Bell last night. And I scooped it out, and I knew we were going to talk about Biden today because I saw Matt sent through the sheet overnight. I saw we're going to talk about Biden. I got to freeze one. No, this is it's a fruit. It's called a tamarind.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I've never heard of this before, but Brennan found it. My wife found it. I said those look like poop.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
Right.
use one as a Joe Biden prop. There it is.
Right.
How was that? Well, no, I was just going to ask how that was supposed to be eaten, and I immediately regretted it.
Yeah.
What the hell do you do with a tamarind? Do you put it in a hero or whatever the hell you call it?
Heroes, right? Batman's a hero. Superman's a hero. A sandwich is a hero. Anyone can be a hero. This is America. Happy 250th birthday. You want to be a hero. You don't want to be a hoagie.
Right.
I never heard a kid say, I want to be a super hoagie, but I do want to be a superhero. Okay. This is a shell, and inside of the shell, there's like a fruit.
A nougaty
all right,
cream.
Which also
Oh.
looks like a turd.
Yeah.
But it looks like a wet turd
Oh,
instead
boy.
of this is like a crusty
boy.
turd.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So as you can see, folks, or hear, however you're consuming the program, things have not improved.
No.
With the B team here, the fill-ins.
Excuse me.
What do you mean?
B-team
What do you mean?
what?
Excuse me.
B team what?
I'm here. I'm not a B team. Sean's not a B team. You're not a B team. You guys are both here every day or every week.
Look, I used AI to put us all on Rushmore, but that was an attempt to boost our confidence.
Hey, by the way, can I just say real fast, it is currently 69 degrees in Philadelphia, and today there's a
dangerous heat dome.
So be very worried about the dangerous heat dome weather. Sponsored by Ashley Furniture. Shop now and celebrate Ashley's 250 hours of savings event. Save up to 20% on all furniture or take advantage of 60-month no-interest financing. Plus, score incredible $250 door busters. You'll find unbeatable value on the styles you love during Ashley's 250 hours of savings event happening now. Thank you, Ashley, for sponsoring that weather report.
I mean, it's a great time to go to a furniture store. They're always well air conditioned. There's comfortable places to sit.
Yeah.
A heat dome's when you want to go to Ashley.
Right.
Remember, youtube.com/@1210WPHT if you want to confirm that Sean is as handsome as he sounds, with or without the hat.
Is it backslash or is it front slash?
Is it front slash?
I don't know. That's a good question. Hang on.
Can we get a ruling on that?
Hang on.
A ruling. What is a backslash versus a front slash? Let's go. Let me ask my friend ChatGPT here.
I guess it
What
depends
is
on
the
your
what
perspective.
Is a different.
I guess it is a forward slash because it's leaning in that direction, right?
Right.
So /@1210WPHT.
YouTube.com Slash.
Hopefully
It's
backslash didn't take people
it's
to...
official. The ruling, Judge GPT says /
Hopefully
That's
I
what
didn't
it
send folks to something creepy, like pictures of Greg's
'cause
feet or
if you
something.
if you misspell YouTube on there, you're going to get a crazy website that's going to put all sorts of terrible stuff on your computer.
The good news, it might be a lot more entertaining than today's program.
It absolutely will not.
The bad news
I don't know
is
about that. I don't know
IT
where
at
they're
work is
finding
going to have some
turds.
questions. No, that is
We
true.
have live poop on the show
Oh,
today.
boy.
Live.
So head on over. You can check out the poop that's in the chat. It's
Mm-hmm.
always interesting. That's the one thing I miss about when I didn't pre-record my show. I do miss how salty you all are.
Right.
In the chat.
Oh, there's definitely salt in there.
Yeah.
There's some salt.
Dr. Feel on my groin says Rooney is the D team. That's sweet.
Why are you gay?
I'm not sure if he's saying that I just suck, which sometimes is true, or if there's some other like secret meaning there that I can't quite divine. But
Well, he needs.
love you too, buddy.
He needs an enemy because usually it's Nick that's his enemy. So
Yes.
so you're taking up the mantle for Nick Kale.
Whoever sits in
Right.
this chair gets a lot of hate.
No, that's not true. I get the most hate of anybody anywhere. Thank you.
They love to hate you.
They
It's
love
different.
to hate me. Absolutely.
It's different.
Right. Naked jiggly asses.
Just like, apparently, well, the naked jiggly ass of the box office right now is Supergirl.
Oh. Yeah.
People
Yeah.
love to hate this movie. I cannot remember the last time, and this is a kid's thing,
Yeah.
that I've actually been to a movie that wasn't animated in the theater.
Right.
It just doesn't happen anymore. I would love to go watch a movie, but it's just not in the cards, folks. Because as a father, and I don't know, Greg, maybe you're different. If you're going to get a babysitter and pay for it,
Oh God.
you're not going to go to the movies.
No.
You're going to use it for something much more fun.
Right. Right.
You're going to go out to dinner. You're going to see a concert. You're
Right. You're 1,000,000,000% correct. Yeah. There's nothing that's bringing me to the movie theater except a new Star Wars movie that's not The Mandalorian and Grogu, because that's not a Star Wars movie. That's a disgrace.
Star Wars is done for me after the new trilogy.
Disney
I actually, my
destroyed
son
it.
wanted to watch it
Yeah.
the other day, and I was thinking, do I even want to set him up for that level of disappointment?
Well, you just got to explain to him the boundaries. You got to basically, it's like if your kid grows up a Jet fan, you got to say, listen, son, every year is going to end in disappointment. But at least Star Wars, you get like there's 6 movies at least.
Yep.
You want to say 6? Nah, I'll say there's 4 movies at least that are very enjoyable. We give now the prequels, we give them more grace than we used to because of how bad the sequels were. But for the longest time, Episode 1 and Episode 2 were dog poo.
Yeah.
Episode 3 was a good movie, and then obviously the original trilogy was fantastic. You have the Clone Wars animated series, which is great. You have the Rebels animated series, which is okay. And then you've got, obviously, the original trilogy, some of the games, Knights of the Old Republic, some of the lore there. The comics are all right if you want to get into that. But at least you have 4 really good movies. You have A New Hope, you have Empire Strikes Back, you got Return of the Jedi, and Revenge of the Sith. Now, The Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones, I'm not a big fan of those movies. But, I'll take those over anything Disney just put out 7, 8, 9. And then all the rest of it. Rogue One is also good.
Rogue One, I think, is the best
Rogue One's great.
post-original trilogy Star Wars offering.
Yeah.
You know I love Rogue.
I think so.
You know I love Rogue One because it's not one of those happy ending things. It's like it's a solid, just
You get
Everyone
Vader
has
at
to
the
be
end,
bent
lighting
broken at
his
the end of
boy
the
up,
movie
coming
for
down
Greg to appreciate
thing.
it.
look at his lightsaber. Matty has a lightsaber.
Kidding me? Playoffs? You got Vader at the end of that movie.
Yep.
He lights the thing up and just goes down the hall and just
I know.
it's over.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Greg's favorite part of Revenge of the Sith is when Anakin kills the kids. He goes in there and just slaughters the daycare.
Look. Those kids probably had it coming. You know what I mean?
Stop.
Little brats. You want a snack?
Kill the younglings.
He killed the younglings. Exactly.
Look, I'll say this, and then we're going to stop nerding out because everyone who's not a virgin is already tuned out. At least the prequels were a good plot. Poorly executed at times. Dialogue sucked, but it's a good story.
Right.
I don't know what the hell the newer trilogy was. And then there was that one with the lesbian space witches. You remember that? The power of one, the power of all. The Acolyte, yeah.
The
Ran for a
Acolyte. I
season.
didn't even bother. I didn't even bother.
Yeah, and it sounds
Not
like you
even
shouldn't
bother.
bother with Supergirl. It's getting toasted over on Rotten Tomatoes. It's hovering around 50%.
Why do we need a Supergirl?
Well, I don't think anyone
Equity.
is a fan of Supergirl.
No.
I'm sorry to twist any feminist panties out there that are brave enough to listen to Kayal and Company in 1210, but I think that's the core problem here. And there's some different dimensions and we could talk about it. But at the end of the day, no one grew up a Supergirl fan.
No.
Right? I mean, Batman,
No.
I mean, even Aquaman has his
Yeah.
niche fan.
It's like Batgirl. You know what I mean? Nobody liked Batgirl either.
Yeah. No. Or Catwoman. Catwoman was
Yeah.
No, it was always a bit player, but apparently falling far short of what they anticipated it could do at the box office. They were hoping for about a $70 million opening weekend, and it looks like they're going to get to about half of that.
Wow.
Not even close.
They're coming in maybe at about 38 million. So the problem for this movie, and I love Hollywood math, when you add in the marketing budget, which was substantial, this is going to have to make domestic and international somewhere around like $500 million for them to profit.
Yeah, I know.
They're not even close.
No, they're not going to make it. And of course, now I'm going to get myself in trouble.
We like Millie Bobby Brown.
No, but Millie Bobby Brown is a quite fetching young lady. I cleaned that up there for you.
Wow, you think so?
But yeah, no, I think so, but not Millie. Is it Alcock? Is that how it's pronounced?
Excuse me. You can't say that on the radio.
That's right.
Google
I can't.
what they said. Oops, that's the wrong button.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
There you go.
Must be great to have a name that you have to constantly bleep every time somebody screws it up.
Yeah.
But this is the girl with like the very British teeth.
Yeah.
That was in the Dragon porn show on HBO. House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. That's like a Game of Thrones spinoff, right? Is that before?
Yeah, it's like another
the Game of
prequel.
Thrones? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's basically they said, all right, so people like stars, attractive actresses getting naked and riding dragons. So let's make an entire show that's just that. Because Game of Thrones would kind of mix it in. Let's have just 10 episodes of that. So that's basically
naked dragon riding.
Yeah,
Got
you don't have to watch House of the Dragon now because I just described every episode for you.
Got it. Yeah, here you go. It's a good summary.
But this young lady's in here, and she's not that cute. I'm sorry. Yeah. I know what you're going to say. I'm not suggesting that I'm that cute. If you're watching on YouTube, you know that. But
Phil, can you grab a photo of her and put it up on YouTube? The new Supergirl. I'm just
listen. Unless Supergirl was played by Sydney Sweeney, it was gonna flop. She's the only woman that people in society accept these days.
By the way, Spaced Out USA says, "Wait until Trans Super Not a Man hits theaters."
It would be, instead of just Superman, it would be Super, Man ? Like Superman?
Maybe. Yeah.
Don't give them any ideas.
Super them they. Right? We're going to do that, by the way, because Rooney's a lawyer. It was his idea. He said to me, "Sir, you could run for a third term if you run as Donna Trump. Think about it." He said, "You could be a totally different person. You could stick a couple of grapefruits in your shirt." Beautiful thing. Like Nancy Pelosi. Remember Nancy Pelosi? She left the lights on the beach. Everyone said, "What the hell is that so beautiful thing you've got going on, Nancy?" Nobody ever thought that was possible. All right, look at her. Nancy Pelosi. Nancy.
Do you remember Dame Edna?
Sure.
I might be dating myself with this one.
How's that?
I would love to watch a show with Trump as Dame Edna. The most beautiful tranny ever.
By the way, I'm just looking for the origins of Supergirl. Her real name is Kara Zor-El. Was created by writer Otto Binder. That can't be a real name. No. Otto Binder.
No.
Otto Binder. Binder's full of women.
Making her first appearance in Action Comic 252 in May of 1959. She was introduced as the biological cousin of Superman. Here's her in the. Do you have youtube.com/@1210 WPHT? She's not bad. I don't know. Matt, she's not bad.
No, look. She is. I mean, I would say that she is a Philadelphia 9. Everywhere else, a 6 or a 7.
6'7", right?
6'7".
That's what the kids say.
But she's not beautiful. That's my point. And this is a Hollywood summer blockbuster.
Yeah.
So I'm just simply giving everyone, especially in Hollywood, since they need to be reminded how marketing 101 works.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to pay $120 to take a family of 4 to a movie theater, and have to take my kids to the bathroom 16 times, right? And then the other one wants to come with the other one just because they want to get up and they want to go.
Right.
And, I mean, popcorn, they should put gold leaf on it for what they charge you. Then you want to see Sydney Sweeney. It's about all that's in it for a father.
Right.
Yeah, there needs to be something in it for the old man.
And for mom, because we don't want to forget about the women, they are celebrating the fact that because this is a postmodern superhero, there's no love story. That is the only reason that women watch things. My wife watches 2 types of television at home. Things with love stories and things where love stories get you killed.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's it.
why Titanic was a hit, right? Because you had both of that. You had a love story. You had, Jack, who survived. And people don't understand. Jack survived the Titanic.
Really?
They don't get it. Yes. At the beginning of the movie Inception, Leonardo DiCaprio washes up on a beach and he's alive. So Jack survived. That's it. It's just like how the movie The Rock with Sean Connery, Nicolas Cage, that's a James Bond movie.
Yes, it is.
Okay, Sean Connery at Alcatraz, I'm former MI6, winners go home and the prom queen, right? Like, that's the whole thing. So, like, that's a James Bond movie. They make, and I think that was done intentionally, where they'll make like that because he was the first Bond, they make those like insinuations like he was former MI6, former British intelligence and so on, and then he dropped off the face of the earth and he got put in jail. So, like, Inception, where Leonardo DiCaprio washes up on the beach, that is Jack. He survived the Titanic many, many years later in a dream state.
Wow. I wish that was true.
It is true.
Has anyone commented on that they intended to?
No, it's confirmed. It's ruled. Done. You don't have to look it up. Don't research. Just trust me, bro. Right?
Just trust me. Just trust me, bro.
Just trust me, bro. That's it.
By the way, Steve Packarduni says, clearly I downloaded the wrong Supergirl movie because mine came with a happy ending.
No, again, if you type in youtube.com/, that's what would take you to the...
Right.
By the way,
speaking of which, Greg, she's also gave an interview.
Oh,
Millie,
she did?
Because they didn't learn from the Rachel Ziegler Snow White disaster.
Oh, no, she didn't.
And she insulted her critics, said, they're all like Christian dads. And then, and I don't know, some of our audience might find this the most intriguing thing about the movie. She suggested that Supergirl was bisexual.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't threaten us with a good time, Miller.
She's actually Superman's older cousin.
Really?
What?
She was a teenager on Krypton looking after baby Kal-El before the planet exploded. Yeah.
Oh, Kal-El is Superman's real name, right?
Right.
His real his government name on Krypton, right?
Yeah.
But his government name on on Earth is Clark Kent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So how did she avoid getting blown up when Krypton?
It's a great question.
Disintegrated.
It's a good question. She lands on Earth and is found by Superman to protect her identity. He places her in the Midvale Orphanage. She adopts the human name Linda Lee, later Linda Lee Danvers, after being adopted, and operates as Superman. See, they've messed with this story too much because
it's retcon.
Yes.
Yeah.
How could she have been the older cousin if she was? Yeah. Okay.
So Hollywood's not going to learn its lessons.
Never.
I'm almost convinced that these superhero movies are the equivalent of someone taking out a massive insurance policy on their home and then burning it down.
Yeah.
Because, again, like, how hard is it to sit this young lady down and say, listen, all you have to do to have a rich future is keep your mouth shut.
Right.
And not insult Republicans until the damn movie's done, running in the theater.
Yeah.
And they can't do it.
By the way, 91LSXer wants to know if Matt Rooney has ever been painted like a French girl. If you saw the movie Titanic, you know what.
Titanic.
That's what we'll be doing today, 10:01 on YouTube.
Yes.
Jimmy will be in here.
Well,
Jimmy is accomplished with watercolors. Did you know that?
All right, we got to take a break.
All right, I guess we should.
Yeah, we should.
Matt Rooney, Sean Farish filling in on Kayal and Company here on 1210 WPHT. I'm going to get some coffee, but you be right back.
Prioritize yourself and make your dream of an attractive, healthy smile a reality at PI Dental Center. The professionals at PI Dental have been transforming patients' smiles for over 38 years. Board-certified specialists, Dr. Glenn Wolfinger and Dr. Robert Slough, perform complex dental makeovers with their Teeth in a Day protocol, where dental implants are placed and restored with fixed teeth in just 1 day. It's time to invest in yourself. For a smile that's monumental, trust PI Dental. Visit pidentalcenter.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. I've been asked many times how Morgan & Morgan became the largest injury firm in the world. I think I know. When someone comes to us for an on-the-job injury, we have a huge workers' compensation practice. But many times we find a defective product that was responsible for that injury. Luckily for them, we have a product liability section headed by my son Mike. In addition to the comp case, there is a product case too. Other times, the injured worker is fired or harassed for bringing that claim. We have them covered. Our employment lawyers handle retaliation claims as well as wage theft and discrimination cases, and in some cases need to file for Social Security benefits. No problem. We became big for a reason. 30% of our new cases come as referrals from former clients. Hiring us is easy. Go to forthepeople.com on your mobile device or computer, or call Pound Law on your cell, pound 529. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group, and I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney. And the truth is, I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. After 15 years and over 50,000 cancellations, I can tell you with confidence, we know how to get you out of your timeshare. Call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit guide absolutely free with all your options for cancellation. Attorneys, this was meant to be funny, so please don't sue me, especially my friend Kenneth from Black River Falls, Wisconsin.
Call now for your free timeshare exit info kit. 800-838-6767. 800-838-6767. 800-838-6767.
My obstructive hypertrophic cardiomyopathy kept me from baseball games with my boys. The stairs were too much. With Camzyos, my symptoms have improved and I can be more active again. Camzyos is a cardiac myosin inhibitor, the first in its class to treat adults with symptomatic OHCM. Camzyos may improve your symptoms and ability to be active, and it reduced obstruction in the heart 4 times more.
In a 30-week study, Camzyos, mavacamten, reduced post-exercise obstruction on average 47 units of pressure versus 10 with placebo. Results may vary. Camzyos may cause serious side effects, including heart failure that can lead to death, a risk that's increased with serious infection, irregular heartbeat, or with certain other medicines. Do not stop, start, or change medicines or dose without telling your doctor. You must have echocardiograms before and during treatment. Seek help for new or worsening heart failure symptoms. Camzyos is only available through a restricted program. Before taking, tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and current or planned pregnancy, as Camzyos may harm your unborn baby.
Visit Camzyos.com or call 1-855-CAMZYOS. Actor Portrayal.
Have you ever felt like you were living just a B or B plus life? It's so dangerous to live that, more dangerous than a B minus or a C plus life, because when you're living a B or B plus life, you don't change it. You think it's good enough. Is it? I'm Susie Welch. I host a podcast called Becoming You. People think, okay, an A plus life is not available to me, but there is a way. We are all in the process of becoming ourselves. Listen to Becoming You wherever you get your podcast.
Now you can listen to Talk Radio 1210 WPHT on the iHeartRadio app.
Apparently there are dumber names for a hoagie than a hero, Greg. I looked this up during the break.
Uh-oh. Hard at work researching.
Yes.
Hoagie is the dumbest one, probably.
No, there is a, and this is another thing that I'm not sure I can actually say on FCC regulated.
Right. Luckily, I have a dump button, so
yeah,
I use it often.
If you go to certain neighborhoods in Boston, apparently you can have a Spucky.
A Spucky?
Yes.
A Spucky?
A Spucky,
A
yeah.
Spucky.
Apparently they call that's what you call a sandwich, a hoagie, in certain parts of Boston. And then there are certain places in New York where I guess maybe you came from Krypton and you marry your cousin, you can get a wedge. It's like a lower Hudson
I've heard
Valley
of a wedge. Yeah. Well, I hear in Boston, it's in the back end of Boston where they call it a spucky.
Oh, it's one giant game of chicken with the dump button this morning.
Yeah.
And Matt Rooney and Sean Farish are filling in for... I don't know who's filling in for Dawn and who's filling in for Nick. We never really decided that. I mean, I'm in Nick's chair.
Well, whoever kind of sits in that chair, I guess, fills in for Nick.
I'm in persona Nick right now.
Yeah.
You and flip-flops are over. He's ended that policy.
That's been the number one question that I've gotten on YouTube this morning, whether or not I'm wearing flip-flops. Because when I used to come in here all the time and do my show live, I regularly wore flip-flops, and producer Dan Valdez used to rip me endlessly, which how a guy with a Batman tattoo can make fun of anyone.
No. It's appropriate. So this is two strikes now, Rooney.
I'm not.
No, this is two strikes now. Hoagies, but the thing is,
look, I'm
you
wearing
use the term hoagie. I get it, but you use the term hoagie and you wear flip-flops in places other than the beach. That's two strikes. Third, and you that's it. You know, old Sparky is coming to get you.
What's your problem with comfortable footwear?
I don't have a problem with comfortable footwear. Shoes are comfortable. I don't want to see your toes. That's the problem. You want comfortable footwear, wear something where I don't have to see your dogs. That's it. That's fine. Right? We don't need to see it.
Right.
No one needs to see it.
I want my feet to be able to breathe.
I don't care. Then do it at home. What's the problem? Take your shoes. You wear your shoes. You wear your shoes at home.
It's like some private perverted activity.
Day to breathe.
If you want to show your toes, do it in your own backyard.
Barefoot.
Yeah.
You can drive barefoot. You can stick your foot out the window if you want. I don't care. Don't do it in a place. If you're doing it in a place where I can see your feet, I'm going to cut them off.
Gary says, Rooney, hoping you sanitize the floor and chair before sitting down. What does Nick do with the floor?
No, it's because his
the
disgusting
flip-flops.
feet. Yeah,
Is it just because the feet touched it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disgusting
feet are the most. First of all, let me just feet.
Right.
Is the worst body part on the human body. Mm-hmm. Think about it. They're disgusting. They do spend all day in their own biosphere inside of a shoe. That's number one. When you have a heat dome like we're dealing with here, number two, you're dealing with sweat. You're dealing with, there's like you ever see Charlie Brown, Pigpen with the dirt? Right? That's what happens with your feet. Okay? They smell. If you don't take care of them, it smells like Greek yogurt. We should just get rid of them. I think everyone should just have spatulas.
Greek yogurt.
Think about it. Take feet off, replace them with spatulas. You'll have no more stub toes. Everybody's happy. Do the same thing. The only one who's mad is Rex Ryan, who has a foot fetish, which is very strange.
I will say this: I've never understood the foot thing, and I looked this up
I don't
once.
know
Apparently, it's neurological cross wiring. That's what they think it is. It's something
a
about
disorder.
Yeah, it's something about how your brain. It's like being a leftist. Somehow, how your brain is wired.
It's like being a leftist.
The part that makes you attracted to things somehow sends a message to the center that focuses
You're attracted
on feet.
to the single worst part of the human body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst.
Yeah. Like if you're a butt man or a boob man or, you know what I mean? There's
good point.
There's no issues. Like we can have differences in that. But the feet, just a weird, like you're.
Yeah, could you imagine answering that question, Greg? Hey, are you a boobs guy or a butt guy?
Yeah.
No, man, feet.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
They should.
You need to go small room, big needle, long nap now.
Agreed.
Right now.
They should probably be on some watch list, and they definitely shouldn't host afternoon drive here, like they have in the past.
Oh. We're getting some 1210 gossip.
No, do you remember that?
So there have been feet people doing afternoon drive?
Yeah. Dick Morris. He used to love.
I was going to guess Dom Giordano.
No, Dom hates feet.
Good for him.
But
no, the most salacious thing about Dom is that he doesn't eat meat.
I know. Well, I didn't do that.
Doesn't meat?
That ruined me when I found that out.
I
used to look up to Dom.
I didn't do that for 10 years, and then I was literally. After 10 years of not doing it, like I went in for my annual blood work, and they were like, yeah, everything is off the charts. You need to start eating meat again. So I did.
All you should eat is meat.
Yeah,
more or less.
Yeah.
I was super unhealthy when I was not eating meat.
Keto all day, right? There it is. Meat, pork, broccoli, rinse, repeat. There it is. Nature's broom.
Your cholesterol must be off the charts, though.
I'll tell you. You know what I'll tell you now about your cholesterol? You little myth with your cholesterol, okay? Because it doesn't matter what I eat. I have high cholesterol. It's great. Right.
It's great.
It is. It's fantastic.
I'm a heart attack waiting to happen. It's wonderful.
I was 13 years old. They tried to put me on Lipitor. That's a true story.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We didn't do that. I ate the low-fat diet. Cholesterol went up. The only time my cholesterol went down, Dr. Greg, okay?
It's Reverend,
excuse me. Is Reverend Dr. Greg.
That's right. We're trying to keep our tax-exempt status around here.
Only time my cholesterol went down when I started eating keto. Believe it or not.
Yeah,
nobody believes that.
I
what?
believe that.
Yeah,
I believe that.
That's right.
No, it's
I
all a
eat
big
red
conspiracy
meat,
to keep you on the
pork.
medications when all you need to do is be a carnivore, like our caveman ancestors.
Right.
Or just exercise a little bit. See, the big thing is not the cholesterol. It's the triglycerides. I know I'm going to get yelled at. You're not a doctor, so then don't take my advice or whatever, and eat whatever you eat and stay on your pills. I'll tell you what I do is I eat keto. I go for a run every single day. My cholesterol it's better than it was, and the triglycerides, which is what clogs the arteries anyway, they don't exist because I'm eating keto, right? So it's pork chop. Everyone wants to shame your boy. Oh, all you do is eat pork chops. Well, you know what it is? It's good. It's cheap. My bank account's happy. My blood's happy. My body's happy. I'm happy. Everyone's happy. Except the people who see me eating pork chops, they're not happy. You don't have enough variety. Well, shove it up your rear end.
Yeah.
Here's your variety.
You're skinny and you got a
variety.
good head of hair. Those are the only two types of indicators of
Bingo.
health that matter for a man.
Bingo. Okay? I happen to be a very smart person, too. Think about it, too. A very big, beautiful brain. It's so big.
You
Nobody
ride
has an
bicycles?
IQ. So your IQ is so big, it's so huge. You know, you look at the Somali IQ, it's like a 40. Stupid people. They look like bugs. You ever notice that? They look like bugs.
Mr. President, that's not right.
We call
I
them
said what I
bug
said,
people.
Greg. I said what I said.
Sir, you can't call them bug people. They look
You
like
can't.
praying manti, right?
The praying manti. They're getting deported.
But they don't
I'm sure some
pray very
Biden
long.
judge is
They
going
don't
to try
say-
to keep them here.
Yeah.
Their prayers, when they pray, they say, Aloha snack bar. That's what they say, the stupid Somali people.
That's why I asked earlier.
They're
I'm
mud
convinced
huts.
he's shopping in the supermarket and just slips into it and people are kind of looking at him.
I mean,
Is he crazy? Is he not?
he is crazy a little bit. I'm a little crazy.
So if you want to go and do a keto diet and eat a lot of high protein, apparently emu is high in protein.
Really?
It's considered a dark meat, according to the USDA, and it's
That sounds racist. It's okay.
it is probably lots of iron, right? For those of you, and it's good, but it's lean. It's a lean, dark meat. But the emu that was loose in New Jersey this week, I was unaware of our large emu herd that we had in the Garden State, and I've lived there for 4
But you're connected
decades.
to this emu, though,
Well,
apparently.
there's always a Matt Rooney tie-in New Jersey. Don't you know that by now?
Okay.
Yeah. And even though I've got flip-flops, people still want to talk to me. Unless you're in a heat dome.
Right.
In which case, people wish that you wore socks. But apparently there was
Heat dome.
And, I'm doing it too, but we probably shouldn't be saying heat dome because we're playing into this crap.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all roughly the same age. I mean, well, not Sean. Sean's like 16, but have you ever heard of a heat dome before now? They just make this stuff up.
Right.
They make it up. They make it up. So let's just go through the new terms. So they have heat dome, which is code word for summer. Polar vortex, which means
winter.
Okay. Bomb cyclone, which means snowstorm, right? And then you name it, it happens, right? That's what it is. This is what they've done.
And then take
This
it
is
to the
what
next
they've done.
logical extension, because then there's going to be all these hundreds of thousands of people on the National Mall to celebrate 250 with the President of the United States. And they're going to say Trump made people go out in a heat dome and there's people passing out. Or the crowds aren't going to live up to the arbitrary expectations they set.
Right.
And they're
It's
going to say
gonna tamp it
because of-
down.
Yeah, and it's because, Trump doesn't believe in climate change, and therefore the heat dome undermined his 250. We can write these narratives for them.
Well, they did that for the UFC fight. The Weather Channel was like, large hail and mosquitoes. And they even wrote an article and said, like, the fighters are going to have to contend with mosquitoes. And dude, there's a guy like 2 feet away trying to kill you. They're not concerned with freaking mosquitoes.
That's right.
What are we doing?
200 pounds of solid muscle coming at me. Oh, a bug.
A bug. Right? Like, I am a weather nerd. I love the weather. I track the weather. I love it. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite things. Never in my life have I seen this much weenieism from these weather people with the heat domes, vortex. Now, the polar vortex is an actual feature in the winter. It's just a collection of cold air at the poles. When it gets weak, it dips into the United States. You get cold air.
Right. If you're a trained meteorologist, that's actually in your textbooks.
It's a right.
Yes.
Bomb cyclone is a made up term. Bombogenesis is a made up term.
Right.
It's a real thing, but it's a made up. It's all used to. Every snowstorm now is snowmageddon. Every hurricane is a catastrophe. It's like it's insane. It's insane.
Yeah.
The way they've weaponized language and weather to scare everybody.
And you wonder why half the country's on Prozac.
You really, it's that and like the fluoride in the water is also why half the country is on Prozac. And turn the frickin' frogs gay, right?
Broken clocks, right? Twice a day, right?
Yeah. Well, Alex Jones, he's got a lower success rate than a broken clock because he's not right twice a day. He's right, twice, maybe a month.
I know you're a big fan.
And that's if he gets the huge fan. I've been trolling him every day since he said catch, but
I'm not looking for a fight, but if you want one, you came to the right place.
See, where you and I differ, Sean, I find him endlessly entertaining, though. Even when
Alex Jones?
Yes, I do. I have to admit to that. Everybody's got a dirty little secret when it comes to media and politics. I enjoy listening to Alex Jones.
Ugh.
He's crazy, but I mean, since when is being entertained by someone that's crazy an odd thing?
I mean, that's a fair point. That's
Right?
a fair point.
Yeah, it's not
That's
like,
a
oh my
fair
God, it's because everything I'm getting is so truthful and amazing. His
Right, he's
presentation.
entertaining. He's enlightening.
Like
He's
that
not
time when he
enlightening,
talked
it's-
about
yeah.
eating his neighbor's rear end if he has to survive. That's amazing. If he was on this show doing that, our audience would love it.
Yes.
That happened?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No.
Well, you know what? If I needed to, I would do a little pulled human ass over the ground.
That's what he said. He goes, I will eat my neighbor's ass. I don't want to have to do it, but I will.
I'll stick it in the crock pot. We'll pull it real quick. I'll have food for a month.
Yeah. I'll
Little
spring him
Hannibal
up.
Lecter.
Yeah, no, he went full Hannibal Lecter.
Unbelievable.
But if you're not into eating humans, you're not going to get a chance to eat this emu. But apparently, it's quite good for you. It was loose in North Jersey this week, but it's been picked up by personnel from Hound Hunters of New Jersey.
Was it in some like zoo or something? Is that where it escaped from?
They don't know.
Really?
No one knows. No one has claimed this emu. It's kind of like Joe Biden, right? Like we all recognize that it exists, but nobody's sure where it actually came from. But it was on the loose in Sussex County. But they have set it up with this 10 by 10 pen, and it now has a permanent home, according to NorthJersey.com. It's Space Farm Zoo and Museum. This is my tie-in because I didn't grow up in North Jersey. But anyone that grew up in North Jersey knows that you go to Space Farms on a class field trip. Like, that's what you do. It's like going to the Philadelphia Zoo down here. And it's owned by State Senator Parker Space and his lovely wife, Jill, who is the commissioner director up in Sussex County. Great Republicans.
Parker Space? That's
Parker
wow,
Space.
Cool.
Yeah, you got to check him out.
That's a cool name.
He's
It
he's
is.
got like sleeve tattoo and like he does not look like a legislator.
Really?
Just a real dude. And they run this iconic North Jersey farm that kids love to go and visit. Families go there, and now it's going to be the home for this emu.
By the way, emus.
Okay.
Emus are entirely native to Australia, so I would assume they were brought here for some zoo or some exhibit, right? Australia's the only. Yeah, Australia is the only country in the world where these giant flightless birds are found in the wild. They roam a wide variety of habitats across the mainland, ranging from savannas and grasslands to dry outback shrublands.
By the way,
Exactly
it's not
like North
emus.
Jersey.
Yeah.
It's emai is the plural. Emai. A flock of emai. Okay?
It
That's
sounds like a
We have
fake pronoun, doesn't it?
It does.
Excuse
Yeah,
me,
it
sir.
does.
It's emi.
Do we have
Yeah.
the? Oh, here's the emu.
Look at it.
Wow,
What's a small emu?
that is.
Unless I'm thinking of ostrich, that's a bigger bird. But I feel like emus get bigger too. That looks like a juvenile emu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're cool looking though.
They are. They do kind of look like ostriches, right?
Yeah, it's like an ostrich and
they're
a
related,
flamingo
I
had a
think.
baby.
Yeah. But they're brown. What color are ostriches? Ostriches.
Black.
Are they?
Of color. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. They are. I see. I never knew that about an ostrich.
I know everything, dude. I'm walking Google. I'm like, you need an answer?
Google.
That's me. Okay.
Goo.
I mean, most of
That's
it's
it.
not useful stuff, but if we were doing like
No, but
trivia
I
at a
mean-
bar, you would be the perfect bar.
That's useful. It sounds like free drinks to me. That's very
well,
useful.
Damn
You
right.
know?
Hey, listen.
It's very
Anytime
useful.
you want to play, we'll find a bar. I'll even buy you a pair of flip flops so we can match.
No. I don't want the flip flops. Donate them to charity. That's fine. Somebody in Africa who lives in a mud hut could use them, not me. That's it.
It's like when they send like the Super Bowl shirts for the team that lost.
Yeah, the 18-0 New England Patriots.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of flip flops that say Kayal and Company over in Uganda right now.
All right, we should break, and then the award-winning "What's on the Cut Sheet" is on the other side, Matt Rooney.
All right, I'm going to go air out my feet. Matt Rooney in for Nick Kayal here on 1210 WPHT.
Hey, it's Nick Kayal here. If you're looking for luxury, performance, and extra savings, well, right now, Piazza Acura of Ardmore, Westchester, and Reading is making your next Acura even more rewarding. Drive home a new MDX and get up to $1,000 toward your first lease payment. That's right. Or choose the Sporty Integra and get up to $450. It's time to upgrade with exceptional offers on two of Acura's most popular vehicles. Visit Piazza Acura of Ardmore, Westchester, or Reading, or shop online at piazzaacura.com.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hardworking partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated the best hearing aids of 2026 by Forbes Health, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, starting at just $98 a pair.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aid.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 1 million happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
Hey, this is Larry Steinitz with Investor Schooling. How many times are you going to listen to my voice before you finally go to investorschooling.com? I can't believe you haven't signed up for a class yet. You're going to learn real estate investing. You're going to learn stock options trading. You're going to learn things about money that you didn't even know existed. Go to investorschooling.com right now. Oh my goodness. This Thursday, investorschooling.com, and take that free class. See you there.
Dawn Stensland here. You've heard me talk about Marvin E. Cann's Heating and Air Conditioning, veteran-founded and supporters of the Travis Manion Foundation. And you've heard me talk about the Mitsubishi Electric Heating and Air Conditioning mini-split they installed in our home office, which has been a game changer. My guys are putting their money where their mouths are. For every Mitsubishi Electric Heating and Air Conditioning unit installed, Marvin E. Cans will donate $100 to Travis Manion Foundation. MarvinECans.com, MarvinEKanze.com. Tell Dawn sent you.
Your freedom to relax starts at Spring Dance Hot Tubs. Now through July 12th, save up to $5,000 on new Hot Spring and Caldera hot tubs and receive a free freshwater IQ smart monitoring system. Looking for fitness and fun at home? Endless pool deals are hot. Get 50% off all accessories like an underwater treadmill or aqua bike. Plus, for a limited time, buy any 3 hot tub products and get the 4th for just $1. Visit springdancehot-tubs.com and make this summer your most relaxing yet. See store for details. Offers end July 12th.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. We now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world. Protecting America. Fighting for you. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
I've always wanted to learn French, but the app I tried didn't help.
If you want to memorize words in another language, there's an app for that. But if you want to really learn another language, there's Babbel. Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different. Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Babbel feels like it was created intentionally by people who really know what you need to learn another language. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Want to really learn another language? Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com to save up to 50%. Babbel.com.
All right, we're enjoying our summer vacation, 4th of July, America's 250th, whatever it is. It's also time to think about your home. Hey, it's Rich Zioli, and even though I'm not with you this week, I know that if you're looking for a contractor who can help, you got to think about my friends at Emmons. EmmonsRoofing.com. Emmons delivers protection, peace of mind, and true craftsmanship. That's why Emmons is my go-to contractor for roofing, siding, and windows. And they even have a new bathroom division, and they remodeled the kids' bathroom, and it looks just absolutely amazing. Emmons doesn't just make your home look great, it makes it stunning from the curb. Energy efficient, secure, and ready to withstand the elements. You're going to get top quality, American-made products. It's going to increase your home's value and make your home more beautiful. From lifetime warranted Owens Corning roofs built to handle severe weather, to siding that insulates, to windows that blend style and performance, Emmons has you covered. Go to EmmonsRoofing.com. My great friends at EmmonsRoofing.com.
No! USA is up 2-0. That is the most dangerous lead in soccer.
Relax, Mike.
See that, Dan? My left eye is twitching. That's my warning eye. It'll be 2-2 by stoppage time. It's never wrong.
With early payout from Bet365, I got paid the second they went up 2 goals. So to me, it's now the safest lead.
Early payout from Bet365, huh? Now my right eye is twitching, Dan.
Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Pennsylvania. T's and C's apply. In-app only.
Cancer. If you've been diagnosed recently, it doesn't have to be as devastating as it may seem. Chances are you didn't just get cancer recently. What you need to do is visit the team at Innovative Medical Associates. Dr. Molly Fantasia, the PhD doctor and founder of Innovative Medical Associates, has helped hundreds over the years with her unique hydration protocols geared specifically to cancer support. The team is comprised of Dr. Molly Fantasia and her doctors, plus her outstanding nursing staff. With almost 30 years in practice, Innovative Medical Associates can help you navigate the journey through cancer and beyond. To set up your initial complimentary consultation, contact Innovative Medical Associates at 856-489-0505, 856-489-0505, or visit their website, innovativemedicalassociates.com. That's innovativemedicalassociates.com. Make that appointment, and you'll be on your way to treating cancer as only Innovative Medical Associates knows how.
Follow Talk Radio 1210 on Instagram and Facebook at 1210 WPHT.
Some of you have a problem. The emu puns that I'm being texted and DM'd right now.
Oh, no.
Not fit for air. This audience is nothing but emu perverts and foot fetishists and just general variety of freak. Are these your friends, Sean? Did you bring these people to the party?
I didn't do that. I'm innocent. Innocent until proven guilty. I didn't do it. But the plural of emu is emi. You could look it up. And if Google tells you something different, it's lying.
They're lying.
Goo-goo.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last that Google lied to me.
Google what they said.
Google what they said.
Matt Rooney.
He's not saying Google.
Sean Farish. No emu. We should have gotten the emu on.
Right.
I don't have an emu prop, unfortunately.
Turds, no
I have
emus.
hedgehogs. But I don't have an emu.
I have a hedgehog.
That's the Graham Plattner Memorial hedgehog. He honks his hedgehog in the porta potty.
The one thing he didn't have tattooed on himself. How long ago did he remove the Nazi tattoo?
No, I think he still has it.
Does he still? I thought he said he removed it. You could be right.
I think he might have covered it up or something, but it's still there. I think it's still there. I think he still has it. The Totenkopf, as he called it.
What do you turn a Nazi tattoo into?
I would say a blob if you just don't want it to be just a giant blob if you don't want it to be a discernible Nazi tattoo.
Yeah, it's now an emu.
It's an emu.
Yeah, or emai.
Emai, plural.
If you prefer.
Shall we hit this, gentlemen?
We shall hit it, gentlemen.
Let's do it.
What's on the cut sheet?
Oh, what's on the cut sheet on this Monday? Sponsored by Tri-County Auto. Great deals on Toyotas and Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Stop by both dealerships. Look for the big American flag. Thank you, Tri-County Auto, for sponsoring the ever-important Monday edition. Nick Kayle's favorite edition, so much so that he's not here for it. What's on the cut sheet? I'm going to start in the disgusting city of Philadelphia.
It's not a pretty city.
Are you guys fans of Are you guys fans of Noah Kahan? Noah Kahan?
I don't know who that is.
He sings The Great Divide. You ever hear of the song? Here, I'm going to put that on there for
catchy.
the new for the stick season. Here, let me just
stick season is so that's him. That's the same guy.
That is him.
There's a reason I'm bringing this up. I'm not.
I love Vermont. It's the season of the sticks. Isn't that one?
Yeah, it's catchy.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, it is.
And stick season is nice.
And where there was poop on the ground. So this is Bangkok.
I have the
poop.
I was going to say. Sean has the
put it right back now that the poop is back at the prop.
He issued a this. You can see this on YouTube, on Twitter over the weekend. He says, "If you have to poop at a show, please, dear God, just go to the bathroom." He says, "I've pooped my pants as much as the next 29-year-old, but you guys got to understand, there's a venue worker out there with a 1,000-yard stare after dealing with that." Con 29 continued, "I S'd myself on stage in Charlottesville, but that's because I am dedicated to my craft."
That is dedication.
In the clip shared on TikTok, one user showed off floor seats, which were surrounded by what appeared to be fecal matter. 45,000 people, and I end up seated right behind her, the user's friend wrote. One person begged to ask if not all was what it seemed and wrote, "Hear me out. What if it was dirt on their shoes? As a horse girl, sometimes I track mud in." The creator responded, "She squatted and took a number 2. Security was screaming at her to go to the bathroom." So a female had to relieve herself so bad on the number 2 that she squatted in front of everybody and did it.
Was it her favorite song? She couldn't just go to the bathroom?
On Sunday's tour stop in Toronto, Khan asked his fans to take a pledge against bad bathroom standards. "I solemnly swear I will not S my pants," Khan made fans recite in a video circulated on X. "And if I do, I won't take it from my pants and put it on the floor." Khan released his 4th studio album, The Great Divide, in April, 2 years after earning a Best New Artist Grammy nomination for Stick Season. His 57-stop tour began earlier this month in Orlando and concludes in Paris at the end of the year. Oh, in Paris, they're definitely pooping on the ground there.
Oh, all the time.
Oh, that's all Europe. They don't have air conditioning on. They're basically third world uncivilized savages in Europe now.
100%.
The number one name is Muhammad in the UK. It's there's a lot of that. Now this guy Noah Kahan. I'm not going to call him Khan because I don't like him. I am going to, what I'm going to do, we're going to call him Noah Con Job. It's a con job. He doesn't want you to drop a deuce. It's a con job. Now, he was just in Toronto. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in touch with the Texas Rangers.
Right.
And everywhere he is, the Rangers apparently sweep because he was in Toronto. We just took 4 out of 4 from those Canadian sissy girls up there in Canada. We took hockey from them. We're going to take Alberta from them. We're going to take their. We're going to take their oil. That we ran their prime minister out, Queen Justine Trudeau.
Right.
The guy up there now, Mark Carney's not actually a guy.
Mr.
It's a
Katy
woman.
Perry.
He sits when he pees. That's it. Katy Perry. Katy Perry wrote the song "I Kissed a Girl" and I liked it because of her relationship with Justin Trudeau. But so I'm going to get this Noah Kahan guy to travel and tour alongside the Texas Rangers so they never lose another game again.
I like that. Apparently,
that's how baseball works. You got superstition and all that stuff.
Sloppy bathroom habits appear to be trending in live music venues. Olivia Rodrigo recently delved into unique behavior she witnessed at concerts while appearing on the Kiss FM UK tour. I have been to certain concerts and certain festivals where people wear diapers so that they can be up front of the show, Rodrigo said, before adding, and that's been an experience as a performer that I have smelled. So she's smelled people peeing and defecating, I guess, in diapers, just so they wouldn't miss anything at a show.
You know what I'm going to say,
now,
the death of shame
happened in Philly?
Yes, it happened at Citizens Bank Park.
So this is not something that... So this is a Philly thing. This is not an everywhere thing.
Well, according to Olivia Rodrigo, it happened... People wear diapers at concerts. Like, is it that hard to just go to
I've never pooped at a concert. I peed... But I've never pooped at a concert.
I mean, because contrary to how we act on air, you have self-respect.
Agreed.
Right?
Yes, Matt Rooney.
Well, if I have to poop, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm not going to go on the floor.
because you're a human. You're not an emu.
I'm not going to poop on myself. I'm just going to hope I'm going to miss one of Noah Kahan's songs. Oh, bad. Tough.
But look at the condition of the cities in which these concert goers live. They don't take care of their home.
Yes.
Right? Why the hell would they behave like humans at a concert? I always think, like, you know, we're talking about bad economic times. Obviously, nothing close to what Americans dealt with during the Great Depression. They were poorer than any American alive today. But if you look at pictures of your grandparents, great-grandparents, everyone was sweeping their sidewalks. They always looked like they were going to church, which how they were dressed, right? Like, it's just our standards are slipping.
Proper society.
Yes.
It was proper.
Thank you.
Back when things were proper. Now we have to deal with, not proper, I guess is the only other word to say that. That's safe to say, on airwaves governed by Greg Stocker's best friend, Brendan Carr.
Oh, by the way, these same people are talking about how Donald Trump is disgracing the White House, the nation, the presidency by having a UFC fight while they're crapping themselves at a Noah Kahan concert.
Right.
By the way, they E-Coaster on the YouTube chat said that the woman who did that is definitely a liberal. I would definitely agree with that.
100%.
I definitely
might even be one of them Palestinian migrants that came here, because they do that too. Because they don't live. The Somalis live in mud huts. The Palestinians live in sand huts. It looks like Tatooine out there.
Look.
Tatooine.
EKZ says no dawn, no real news. I object to that, EKZ.
I object to that.
This is real news. I got this from foxnews.com, okay? So that's where
Fox News.
That's where this came from, foxnews.com, and it's a local story.
Now they're going to say it's not news because people crap themselves in Philly all the time. I think that's...
Absolutely. Zoran Mondami dived into a public pool in a full business suit.
Yeah.
This is cut 17. The mayor jumped in to celebrate the opening of the city's outdoor pool season and the 90th anniversary of New York's historic WPA era pools. The event quickly turned political, however, as Mondami called in Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman to apologize for comments he made about Democratic congressional candidate Brad Lander, calling the remarks unacceptable and unconscionable. Blakeman later fired back, saying the mayor has no credibility. Let's play a little bit of this video. He jumps in his suit. Oh, for God's sake. Why did he need to wear is that the bit? To wear a suit?
Yeah, it looks like it, because now they're dressing him up in the pool, right? So that was the plan. Now he's swimming in the suit. That's good. That's your tax dollars, by the way, in New York City.
Right.
He taxed the rich so he can ruin a suit in a swimming pool. There you go. Good stuff. You know what, though? I got to tell you what. The New York Post, idiots over there, they decided to go, Zoran Mamdani jumped into the pool violating the dress code. Shut up. Would you shut up? That's exactly what Mamdani wanted you to do.
100%.
He wanted you to make it, because honestly, it was a dumb bit, right? Mm-hmm. Like, he jumped in with a suit, whatever. But the Post is like, the Post went full, clipboard HOA Karen.
Actually, Like, you're violating the rules, dude.
Shut up with the post. This is... really? That's what you're going to get him on? Oh, he's violating the dress code in the pool. Come on. I saw that on Instagram, and everybody in the comments was like, you realize this stupid headline is only going to make him more popular.
Right.
The post.
Right.
Dumb. You're going to complain about one thing. Complain about the taxes, the crime. Not that he's wearing a suit in the pool. I mean, you want to make it a bit. We're having fun with it. But the New York Post wrote that as a serious piece.
Yeah.
He violated. What, are you going to fine him? Okay.
He also sat down with ABC News' Jonathan Karl. And this is 18. Jonathan Karl says Republicans are going to make you the poster child for the Democrat Party. How do you feel about that? Roll this.
Republicans are going to make you the poster child for the Democratic Party.
Let them. We don't have to ask ourselves what life looks like if a socialist wins. I won last November, and over the course of these last 6 months, what we've delivered for working people are the very things we were told were impossible. We've delivered free childcare for 2-year-olds for the first time in New York City history. We've delivered tens of millions of dollars back to tenants who were taken advantage of by bad landlords. We've delivered 165,000 potholes being paved. And we've done all of these things while also delivering the lowest recorded crime in our city's history. That's what it looks like to have democratic socialism. And what you're seeing is that New Yorkers experienced this for 6 months and made the decision that they wanted to see more of it on the national stage as well.
Wow. $12 billion budget deficit, but
yes,
who's counting? But you know what? He's not wrong about one thing when he says, let them make me the poster child, because in modern America, and it's going to be true for the midterms probably, the demographic most likely to turn out, educated white women, and they love this guy.
Yep.
They don't care if there's poop on the streets. They don't care if they're more likely to get assaulted when they're walking down the street because of his law enforcement. Right. They want to see an attractive guy in a suit jump in a pool, I guess.
I guess.
Right? I'm trying to figure it out. Doesn't do anything for me.
No, it doesn't. I mean, I don't really care. You know, the guys, it's weird. He's jumping in the pool with the suit. He's having fun. I'm not going to, there's more things that I'll hit him on than suits in the pool. I think it's silly, unnecessary, over the top. But, that's politics these days. Everything's, I like Donald Trump, talk about over the top, right? So, that's kind of his brand. But Mamdani, what results though? Where are your free buses? Right. Where's the? Oh, we've discovered we put childcare. That's for city workers only. It's not for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You're now running jobs out of the city. We'll see what results. I love this. Oh, Democrat socialists are delivering results. Other than they're winning electorally, yes. So in that regard, those are good results for them. But what are they doing for the people? All they're doing is talking about Israel, right? All these people. That's now the qualifier. Did you see in California that Scott Wiener?
Yes.
That was I guess that pedo or something, right?
Yes.
He was like a former sex offender or whatever, and he got ran out of a pride parade because he wouldn't say Free Palestine. This is so they literally they're coming for him. Imagine the Democrat Party is farther left than a guy who posed with a book in a library that said, "Don't tell mom and dad," about gender transition. It's further left than Scott Wiener.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, we have that. That's 31 here. We'll get back to Mamdani in a second, but I go where the cut sheet takes me. This is California State Senator Scott Wiener. He was ambushed by LGBTQ activists at a trans rally despite spending his entire career pandering to them. We obviously had to beep it out, but you can hear this. You can hear this person saying, "We effing hate you. You don't belong here." Roll this, Phil.
Scott, I think your legislation on trans issues and your legislation specifically protecting on the sex offender registry is fantastic. I really applaud you for that, and I think you deserve to be here for that. But I think your housing policy, and specifically your housing policy aligning with YIMBYs, and I think your genocidal.
Wow.
The genocide.
Watch how it escalates.
And I think on the genocide in Gaza.
Hear him screaming at him now?
Oh my God.
Unstable.
You do not belong here. You do not belong.
Right, that's not the progression of a sane person in a conversation.
It sucks because
Look at these people.
Look at this.
Oh my God.
people, you've been terrible, and you've been terrible, terrible. You've been terrible, Gaza. You do not belong here anymore.
These people are unhinged.
That's putting it nicely.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Look at that person with a kafifi and a.
Yeah, the kafifi.
It's so
That one definitely poops on herself.
100%.
you have anything
That may be why they're so angry.
to say about Gaza?
I would be angry too.
How? How could you do this?
What is that lady wearing? You know what? I'd rather have that than flip flops though. The shoes. The red boots.
That's less gay,
Right.
for being honest. Don't you love that, though? Being at a pride parade, dressed like a culture that would stone you.
Right.
Right.
If you were in any country where it originated.
Now this is crazy because Scott Wiener is gay. This guy's openly gay.
Right.
Open. He's not just one of these straight guys who's like, I love the gays. Like this guy's openly gay. He's all about it.
Yep.
He's one of those minor attracted people that they talk about in California. He's represented parts of San Francisco since 2016, so 10 years. He's been representing San Francisco. He's been an advocate for LGBTQ plus IAPPPPZT117s for a long time, and they're flipping out at him, saying he doesn't belong at a pride event. Openly gay guy doesn't belong at a pride event because of Palestine,
Right.
where they kill gays.
Right.
It's unbelievable. It is. Okay, do that, please. Will one of these groups please do one of those in Gaza? Do one.
Yep.
I'll tell you right now where your parade's going to go. They're going to line you up, and you're going to parade right off of a rooftop, and they're not going to give you a soft landing.
It should
okay?
be
That's
required
it.
for a permit. You should have to do a dry run over in the Middle East.
Yes.
Before you do it here. But I'm telling you, look,
Not in Israel, by the way. Israel, you're allowed to do that type of stuff. Do it in Iran.
you're never going to be
All right?
crazy enough for that base.
And do it in Palestine, where it's not a real place.
You're never going to be
Come
crazy
on.
enough. I'm telling you, look it up. I know it's a little dry. Russia, Bolsheviks, Mensheviks. The Mensheviks were like today's like mainstream Democrats, the extent they still
Right.
exist. Like they were nuts, but they believed like, oh, maybe we should take everybody's stuff democratically. And then the Bolsheviks and Lenin came along and said, no, we're not being violent enough. We're not being extreme enough. They concentrated these little blue pockets and they eventually took over. And then we all know how that went, right? The rest is history, as they say. It's happening here right now. So the important point, Sean and Greg, anyone that's watching this and thinking, oh, that could never come to my town, it's
already
coming.
here.
Yeah.
It's already here.
You're right. In many places it is.
Anyone who says that will never happen here, it's already happening. You just don't want to admit it. It's happening. There's pockets of it in Tennessee. Tennessee. I mean, they're not big pockets, and there are efforts to contain it, and you know the state legislature has done a good job thus far. But when you have a party that is left of that guy, this is a guy, a sex offender, he's openly gay. Right, and just by the way, just because you're openly gay doesn't mean you're a leftist, right? Because you have Scott Bessent, you have Rick Grinnell. I mean, these guys are conservatives, right? Pressler, etc. So it's not just about him, but he's a left, like a far left progressive guy. And they're further. He's not welcome at their events.
Nope.
Because of Palestine, it's unbelievable. It is That is the litmus test now on the left. If you don't, and I've been saying it for 2 years. Free Palestine's the new BLM. Remember in 2020, there were these initiation rituals. You had to say Black Lives Matter. You at a restaurant, you're going to get mobbed. Say Black Lives Matter, we're going to ruin your meal.
The
You had
kneeling.
to post a black square on Instagram. You had to take a knee. You had to shine someone's shoes, right? That was the initiation ritual. Now the initiation ritual is profess your hatred, not dislike, not criticism, not discontent or displeasure. Your hatred for Israel and Jews. And if you don't do that, you're not welcome.
Ritual is the right word, Sean, because again, why are they doing this? I talk about this all the time because the left, their business model centers on creating new victim groups. They ran out of real ones, so now they have to invent them. They have to invent a genocide halfway across the world. They have to come up with this thing called trans, which, sorry, if this is the first time you're hearing this, doesn't exist in medical science. We're not frogs. We can't change our gender as humans. It's the only way they can succeed. If everyone stops feeling like a victim, then the left is done in this country.
Correct.
So they're going to keep coming up with new victim classes. That's Gaza in a nutshell, folks.
By the way, Matt, you came on the right day. You came in on the right day. You know why? Because Wawa is stopping by today to drop off hoagies.
Heroes.
Really?
Yes, this morning between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. Wawa Welcome America returns with 16 days of free events to celebrate the 4th of July in Philadelphia and all that America's birthplace has to offer. So we will have free...
I got a bone to pick. We have a Wawa in Murfreesboro. Where's my hero?
Well, you should have come in today.
Go down there and call it a hero.
I'm in right now. Yeah, I'm in. I'm here. Well, we have one down the road. Where's my,
Sean's been living in a closet down the hall for 3 months now.
I'm right here. You can just, keep the buns. I'll just have the meat,
YouTube.com/@1210WPHT. I want to show Nick Kayal and Dawn Stenslin that we can actually get more likes when they're not here. So
what's the record, Greg?
I don't I think 500 is the record. So, which is disgraceful because at any given time there's 600, close to 700 people watching. So, it's disgraceful that it's only 500 for an entire show.
501, and Sean will take off his hat.
So, I'm asking everybody. We're at 187 likes. Okay, we need to get to 500 just to show Nick and Dawn that hey, the show goes on without them. Especially Nick. Dawn doesn't really care, but Nick, pretends let me weigh in on something a week ago because people are waiting to hear what I have to say about it. No, they're not.
Just crossed 200. We're on our way.
All right, good. YouTube.com/@1210WPHT. Hit the like and subscribe buttons. Please. Speaking of people who are dying to be accepted, Mondami sitting down with John Carl asked about Josh Gottheimer. We played that clip earlier last week where Josh Gottheimer basically says this was a bad day for capitalist loving Democrats, I believe was his quote, Matt Rooney. Something like capitalist loving Democrats.
I didn't know they existed. Josh claims they do.
Like an emu.
And Dan Goldman, who is New York, who was accosted inside of a deli
because he's Jewish,
said that we don't serve your kind here.
The guy led the impeachment cases against Donald Trump.
I know.
Not far left enough anymore because he's a Jew. See, this is the problem.
Josh Gottheimer says, many of us believe, as do I, if you're a socialist, you are not a Democrat. This is according to Josh Gottheimer. John Carl asked him about this. This is 40, Phil.
You can only find it in history books, and we need to bring it back to the present day.
And you're hearing some not just dismissive, though. There's resentment. And this is from fellow Democrats who think that this could jeopardize Democratic chances in the fall. I mean, you got Josh Gottheimer, a Democratic member of Congress, says, many of us believe, as do I, if you're a socialist, you are not a Democrat. And in fact, they put out a manifesto today. I don't know, have you seen this thing?
Sounds pretty socialist to me.
It's not a communist manifesto. It's a moderate manifesto saying, we are capitalist, not socialist. We believe in a growing, fair, and competitive economy, entrepreneurship, ownership. I mean, this is a direct response. They've made it clear to what you did here on Tuesday.
Well, I mean, that's great, but what's a party if not its voters? And I'm proud to sit in front of you as the mayor of our city, having received more than 1 million votes a little less than a year ago. And when we're talking about these incredible congressional candidates, they won their races, and they won their races with a vision of what politics should be, and one that actually speaks to working people. And for a lot of people who ask themselves, what does democratic socialism mean? And you can tell them the answer at a theoretical level. It's the choice to extend democracy from the ballot box the rest of their lives. But in terms of what it means over these last 7 months, we've seen a city with democratic socialist principles at the heart of it within our administration. And what we've delivered has been record lows when it comes to murders and shootings.
So is it pragmatic democratic socialism?
I think democratic socialism at the heart is pragmatic, because if we cannot deliver for working people, then what is this for? I'm not interested in writing a manifesto or, frankly, in reading one. I'm interested in delivering, and that's exactly what we've been showing.
But
Mm-hmm.
It's an
So
oxymoron.
Jonathan Carl looks like he's lost a little weight because he used to have a very cream puff appearance to him. I think he's on one of the peptides or fat drugs or something. Again, where's Jonathan Carl asking the question to Zoran Mamdani? What exactly have you delivered?
Right.
Where is it?
Right.
You know what you delivered? You delivered cops getting pelted with snowballs that you called a snowball fight. Right? You've delivered. There's plenty of. Don't tell me lowest crime. There's crime all over the place in New York City. You got people fleeing. You've got this now. What is the Pierre de Terre de Toe to whatever tax that you've got that's forcing major construction jobs to leave. Ken Griffin, you forced him out. The financial capital of the world is slowly moving to Miami. What have you delivered? Yeah. Right? I mean, Jonathan Carl's not going to ask that. I am happy though. For example, that Chiron ran on ABC that said moderate Dem. If you're a socialist, you're not a Democrat. No. It's actually flipped now. If you're a Democrat, you're not a socialist. If you're a moderate, you're not a Democrat anymore. And I think people need to understand this, right? The JFK party, the Bill Clinton party, even the Barack Obama Democrats. Barack Obama, who famously ran as a Democrat against illegal immigrant workers. He criticized the Bush administration when he was running for president for allowing, 5 million illegal immigrants to be working in the United States, taking jobs. Obama ran on that. I mean, it wasn't his primary message was healthcare, obviously, but he used it on the campaign trail. The party is far left of him now. To this point. So
I'm old enough to remember when Cory Booker, I guess it was 2012 when Obama was running for re-election, criticized the Obama campaign and said, you really should lay off of private equity. All of this trash talking of venture capitalism because Mitt Romney was a venture capitalist. Where's Cory Booker today? He's hanging out with the Palestinian communists because he wants to win a presidential primary. But that's part of the problem with all this, right? Like you can't be, and I wish somebody would say this, you can't be a socialist and a Democrat, little d. You can't. The entire point of socialism is to centralize power, to limit choice. It's fundamentally incompatible. And that's part of the reason, Sean, I laugh when a guy like Josh Gottheimer, he's a congressman from my state, says we're going to keep our party away from socialism. I mean, are we really just talking about degrees? Because even the so-called moderate Democrats want to control every aspect of your life. So where's the damn line? At what point do you become a socialist? When you're controlling 100% of my life instead of 90% of my life? Josh Gottheimer got like a 92% rating from the AFL-CIO. Don't tell me you're moderates. There are no moderate Democrats left. It's all just shades of socialism.
Not elected. The Democrat voters, there are blue dogs and older Democrat voters who I believe are moderate people, but there's no moderate Democrat candidates or moderate Democrat representatives, save John Fetterman. And even he's not moderate by old standards.
No, Fetterman just has this hokey, old-fashioned idea that, like, maybe we shouldn't want to kill the other side.
Right. Which makes him moderate by today's standards, but
that's a fringe sentiment in that party now.
Right, exactly. Which is crazy how far. Like I said, that they're further left than Dan Goldman. They are further left than Scott Wiener. This is insane.
And by the way, only the Democrats too, like that part of the party, are they go out to an event that they've been championing for years, and they're booed and they're heckled and they're basically stormed out of there because of people who don't think they're left enough for them. It's really something to see.
Used to just be crazy dudes and chaps that wanted to get married.
Yeah.
And now look what they've done to it.
Look what they've done.
J.D. Vance sat down with Bill Maher on Friday night. I don't know if you guys saw this.
I did.
He's going in all the, he went on The View. He's going on all of these.
His little book tour.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's start here with 32. I want to ask you this. He thinks... actually, let's start with 34. He says that he believes... Bill Maher says his vote's in play. They say this all the time. Time.
That's his business model.
Speaking of the socialists, he goes, if this is the party of the Mandamis, I don't know if I can be on board. 34.
It's
Well, I can run again now. We understand that because Donna's in play. Nobody sees this one coming. They call it the ace in the hole. And Donna loves putting people in holes, putting things in holes too, Donna. You look at it, but it's called the ace. It's called the ace in the hole. I have a couple of new cards. I'm holding all the cards. They have no military. They have no Navy. We're holding all the cards. And we're going to do great. Donna Trump. It's beautiful. She's a beautiful person, right? I got in touch with a friend of mine, Caitlyn Jenner. She said, sir, ma'am, I know exactly where we can go. We can get a lot done. They call it a boob job, right? You look at it.
So it's a grift, right? His votes at play. He's
100%.
He's just saying that because
I don't know. I'm gonna call. Nah, you know what? I think you're right. It might be a good. You know what? I'm gonna say for the sake of what I think is happening on the left in terms of longtime Democrat voters who have finally had enough. I'm gonna say maybe he's being somewhat sincere, not 100%.
Okay.
But push comes to shove. Who do I think Bill Maher votes for in 2028? Democrat.
All right.
Right now.
Because it's religion.
Is it going to be J.D. Vance? Like, if it's J.D. Vance versus AOC, you're telling me Bill Maher is voting for J.D. Vance?
No.
Never.
Right?
He'll vote for AOC.
Marco Rubio versus Gavin Newsom. You think he's
voting for Newsom.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So it's not in play. So stop with that.
No.
Just stop with that. He did say, this is 32, Phil, he did say that, like, Republicans show up on his show. Democrats don't, which is unbelievable to me. 32, go. There you go.
I got to give Maher credit, though. That's kind of funny.
Yeah. It is.
Here's the thing about Vance. Vance is one of these guys. He's a pretty dug-in conservative, right, from a policy standpoint, but you can talk to, like, he can have a conversation with you.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how he was able to basically trap, and it's not a hard thing to do. Tim Walz is dumb. But, he was able to kind of kill Tim Walz with kindness on the debate stage. We were like, after a while, Tim Walz was like, well, I agree with some of that, but I'm just a knucklehead, whoa, my chair just broke.
Right.
Yeah.
Did it break?
I'm way back here now.
Oh, boy.
No, it's the little setting, you have that little knob that you can use to keep it from doing that.
Right.
It slips. Okay? Yeah. I think I broke it. I've been
We
eating too many
didn't
pork
make
chops.
it halfway through. Lay off the more emu, less pork chop, brother.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I got to start eating leaner food there. I just broke that thing. I almost went through the TV behind me. That was you almost saw like a catastrophe in real time. I would have gone through there because I hung this 75-inch TV back. It would have fallen on my head. I don't think it's hung properly.
75 inches.
Yeah, big.
Are you nearsighted?
It's a backdrop. Do you see me looking at it? Do you think I stare at
You
it?
bought a 70. See, that's production value that I just don't have the ability to even fathom. Look at
It's
that.
not expensive. It was like a $300 TV Walmart.
Well, TVs are the only thing that's gotten cheaper.
Yeah, because government doesn't subsidize them.
That's right.
That's why.
100%. That is
There it is.
correct.
Yep.
The opposite of college tuition.
Bill Maher
Correct. And housing.
Bill Maher did take offense to the ICE raids. Bill Maher said to J.D. Vance that ICE is too rough, too mean.
Oh, God.
That's why we're going to rename him to Nice.
33, Phil. You have 33 up there. Yeah. This is a good response, but...
And that's a good... So Vance is sharp, I'll tell you. I really do. There's a lot of people who are crapping on him and whatever. I don't know why. I think he's been good. I think it's going to be either him or Rubio, and I'm okay with either. I just hope, for the sake of not having a dirty primary between our top two right now on the bench, that if one decides they're running, the other decides they're not. And I hope they can come to that agreement. Because I do like primaries, but I don't like the divide, the division, the how contentious they get.
Well, sometimes you need it, right? But I look at this field, and this may be an unpopular opinion with a lot of conservative social media. It's kind of an embarrassment of riches to have to choose between J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio. What does the other side have?
Nothing.
Right? Our guys are smart, good-looking, articulate, actually love the country. They can explain their ideas. They can think on their feet. They don't have anything like that on the left. So, you know what? I don't care what's going on in the world. I like our chances in 2028. I actually think I'm as optimistic about 28 as I am pessimistic about this year.
Really?
For that very reason. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Because, again, at the end of the day, regardless of what the issues of the day are, Sean, it's still a popularity contest. And you're not going to tell me the smart guy who can talk on his feet with those baby blue eyes, he can't beat AOC?
I actually think at this point, if Republicans hold on to the House in the midterms, they lose in 28. If we lose in the midterms, we win in 28, I think.
Yeah, because Democrats will let their freak flag fly every single day if they've got the House of Representatives.
Yep.
There's no doubt about it. Yep. But you know what? One more time, like Bill Maher, go to hell. I have to say this and get it off my chest. Because, again, did you catch that part where he said, we love that you close the borders? Who is we? Yeah, I remember him shilling for Hillary Clinton in 2016 when she was talking about how we shouldn't have borders.
Right. The wall was racist.
So, again, it's him playing a character. He knows that being the leftist that's willing to criticize leftism gets a J.D. Vance to go on his program.
Right.
So it's fine. It's a business model. It's how you make money. But, let's not pretend for a minute this is anything other than disingenuous. Another socialist, actually, that behaves like a good capitalist.
Yeah. He definitely loves himself some capitalism, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
YouTube.com/@1210 WPHT. Please make sure you're hitting the like and subscribe buttons. Go over and check us out. Matt Rooney with his hideous American flag shirt on.
It is a bit garish.
Sean Ferris with his blue flannel.
Patented.
Tomorrow will probably be the red flannel. And me with my vintage.
Now you know what? No, you think you're so smart. Now you'll see what happens tomorrow. Yeah.
And me with my vintage Kiss shirt on. So
we probably just should have put up some stills of dawn.
Yes.
So no one has to look at us.
Yeah. By the way, weather brought to you by Ashley Furniture, where today, actually this week, it's going to be
Dangerous Heat Dome.
Dangerous Heat Dome. Right now, it's currently 73 in Philadelphia, but it's going to get up to 102 this week. By Thursday, it's going to be 102 for the Dangerous Heat Dome. Shop now and celebrate Ashley's 250 hours of savings event. Save up to 20% off on all furniture, or take advantage of 60-month no-interest financing, plus score incredible $250 doorbusters. You'll find unbeatable value on the styles you love during Ashley's 250 hours of savings event happening now. Thank you, Ashley Furniture, for sponsoring the weather.
Sean, it's 30% off if you walk into Ashley in flip-flops.
By the way, speaking of that, Wawa is going to come in sometime in the 9 o'clock hour.
Speak for yourself.
Bring us hoagies. You get none.
Who's us?
Not
me.
Me and Matt.
You're not coming out here.
Hoagie
I'll
Fest.
have one in Murfreesboro.
We're going to split yours.
over here.
Hoagie Fest starts July 1st, so make sure you get your hoagies for Wawa.
Do we know what they're bringing?
Hoagie Fest.
Not that I'm that picky. Well, I get that, but what kind of hoagies?
I don't know. I don't know.
Emu hoagies.
You have to stay tuned and find out. By the way, tons more on the cut sheet. We'll get back to that in 1 second.
Summer's meant for making memories somewhere between here and there, and the right vehicle makes every mile memorable. Right now at Tri-County Toyota, you can finance a new 2026 Toyota Tundra for as low as 2.99% APR. Plus, every vehicle comes with our Tri-County for Life guarantee. Visit us at 15 L&D Drive or online at tricountytoyota.com. 3 counties, 1 priority. You. With approved credit, final price includes $490 doc fee plus tax, tag, title, and other government charges. Expires 6/30/2026. See dealer for details.
Well, Lorenzo, the pitch looked good.
Yeah, so green.
USA Keeper was decent enough.
Didn't have much to do.
99 minutes.
Not a single goal. Well, Bet365 sure came through, though. I bet $10 and got $150 in bonus bets. Just for signing up.
At least someone scored.
Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Pennsylvania. T's and C's apply. In-app only.
Tune in to the Crash Proof Retirement Show Saturdays at 11 a.m. to hear Joanne Small-Canella and Tracy Stillman. The Crash Proof Retirement Show. Saturday mornings at 11 on Talk Radio 1210 WPHT. A well-organized home isn't a luxury, it's a practical upgrade. Closet Factory designs and installs custom storage for closets, pantries, garages, and home offices, built to fit your space and your needs. You'll work with a designer, choose the look, and get professional installation, so the project stays simple and the results last. Start with a free design consultation at closetfactory.com. That's closetfactory.com.
Attention, have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have bad credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers, so don't wait. If you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-358-6868. That's 800-358-6868. Again, 800-358-6868.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for buying gas. That's right. You can earn cash back with Upside just for buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside, and just last year, I made nearly $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get cash back? If you like extra cash, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back when you fill your tank. Use promo code FRESH to get an extra 35 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code FRESH for a 35 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code FRESH for a 35 cents per gallon bonus.
Are you having trouble hearing? Hearing loss can devastate the quality of your life. Now, there's an affordable fix for you or your loved one. Rated the best hearing aids of 2026 by Forbes Health, Audion Hearing has the highest quality hearing aids at the lowest prices, starting at just $98 a pair.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aid.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed.
Join over 1 million happy customers by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/radio. That's ethos.com/radio. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
See website for details. BillsHappen.com is not a lender. It does not make credit decisions. Must be 18 years old. Not available in all states.
Honey, everything is so expensive, and our bills are piling up.
You're telling me credit cards are maxed out, rent is due, and the car payment's right around the corner? We need some extra cash.
We should do what my friend from work did. She went to BillsHappen.com and got the money she needed the next day.
Our credit is not great. Are you sure that would work for us?
BillsHappen.com is one of the largest personal loan networks. They can help people with all credit types get up to $5,000.
Sounds like it's going to be a hassle.
My friend said it was super easy. She did it right from her phone during her lunch break.
If you have a regular source of income, you can be approved for a loan for up to $5,000, and your cash can hit your bank account the next day. BillsHappen.com's lenders have millions of dollars to lend, regardless of your credit history.
Guess what? I went to BillsHappen.com, and we're getting our money tomorrow.
Wow, that's fast. Problem solved.
If you need extra cash, go to BillsHappen.com. That's BillsHappen.com. BillsHappen.com.
Now you can listen to Talk Radio 1210 WPHT on the iHeartRadio app.
Greg, this wasn't part of the plan, but can I do a quick in memoriam?
Yes.
Don't want to bring down the mood around here, but This is the anniversary of the death of Alex Kintner. Who's Alex Kintner? He was the 12-year-old boy that was eaten by Jaws off of Amity Island. June 29th is the date that he died.
Wow. Very sad. Thank you for that.
So sad.
That terrible mayor.
Yeah.
Who said it was fine, the water's fine, the beaches are fine, everyone's having fun.
Right.
Went on to be governor of New Jersey, but R.I.P. Alex.
YouTube.com/@1210WPHT. I appreciate that. YouTube.com/@1210WPHT. Let me see where we're at. I said earlier, I want to show Nick and Dawn that we can get the most likes when they're not here. So we're at 293 likes. So I need.
Come on,
I need 200 more. I need 200 and let's just say 210 more people to get on over to YouTube and hit that thumbs up button.
Anything
okay?
short of 582 right now. We're at 582 watching. Anything short of that is unacceptable.
Thank you. Thank you.
Un-American.
It's a button.
Yeah.
Just touch it. This isn't difficult. There's Oh, no. Now they're showing me there's 581 now. We lost one because they don't like being yelled at.
Did we actually lose one? Has that ever happened?
No, we lost the viewer. Now we're down. They don't like being scolded. All right. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah. You're all great. Continue being lazy with the thumb. It's fine.
YouTube.com/@1210WPHT. Hey, PA Pyrotechnic fan, you dumb F.
Oh.
You dumb F.
Ooh.
Get off my YouTube.
Oh, boy.
Ugh.
Now.
He's one of their. We're in a civil war. Calm yourself down. Get out of your parents' basement. You mouth breather. Get off my YouTube.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Who are the Democrats going to run?
In 2020?
We know who you think they're going to run. We know Greg. Greg is on Team AOC. Greg is actually a socialist. The way he fluffs AOC on a daily basis. She's going to be president one day.
I am not.
He's got a thing for bartenders.
I've actually said that I don't. This is not what I want to happen. I'm just in the business of reading the political tea leaves. I've been doing this for 20 plus years. I feel like I know what I'm doing, and I just see the political headwinds blowing that direction. Thank you.
Well, break it down. I mean, they probably can't nominate a white man anymore because of the whole grievance victim thing. So that's probably out.
Right.
Anyone that might have a chance, like Josh Shapiro, they can't nominate because, again, they're either a white man or they're anti-Semites.
Can't.
So who does that leave? You either have to run Kamala again.
Yeah. Kamala.
Or you go to someone like AOC.
By the way, Boss Mom 08 on the YouTube chat says, I hit the like button because Nick's not here. Thank you, Boss Mom. I love that.
That's the way our chat works. They either love you or they hate you. People are saying, like, oh, my God, Sean is a genius, Matt is a god, or it's, bring
There's no
back,
in between.
Yeah, or it's like bring back Michael Smirkanich.
Speaking of that, former deputy assistant to President Clinton was on with my friend Michael Smirkanich. This is 25 Phil on who the Dems need to run in 2028 because of the quote socialist surge that's happening. Roll this.
May I say to Matt Bennett, the passion clearly, in my opinion, rests with this portion of the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
And I don't know that there'll be a candidate unless Bernie decides at age 84 to take another shot who embodies their goals. But I envision a scene. It's 2028. Dana Bash is the moderator. There are 10 people on stage. Maybe they don't fit this mold, Matt, but they're going to be pulled leftward. And I think that's a real problem for the Democratic Party. You know what Republicans will say. Donald Trump is saying it already. Take the final word, Matt Bennett.
Couldn't agree more. That's what happened in 2020. I mean, who could forget the image of all the guys standing on stage raising their hands? The question they were responding to was, should the border be decriminalized? I mean, this happened in 2020 when Sanders ran pretty strong. Thankfully, Biden was able to, come from behind and eventually beat him badly. We need that to happen again. This country is fundamentally a 50-50 country. If we run a radical, we will lose for sure. The only way to win is to appeal to the plurality of voters in the swing states that want a normie mainstream candidate. Radicals are deeply, deeply unpopular, and we cannot afford to nominate one.
Not so sure about that.
By the way,
because we're not a 50-50 country.
Right.
We're like a 43-43, and then everybody else that just can't make up their mind and sticks their finger to the wind and decides what they want to do for inane reasons every 2 to 4 years.
That would be 14%. 43, 86, 1400.
There you go.
Bang.
For those of you that don't have calculators on your phones, Sean's there for you.
Yeah. That's about it, though.
But it's not wrong, right?
To find X, like they're like find, with algebra, find that once you started throwing letters into the math, that's when I stopped. Once, what was the other thing,
I'm
too?
getting
was
off
great?
at this stop. I'm done.
There was that whole thing where, like, prove this is a triangle. I used to circle all 3 angles and say 3 angles equals triangle and write that on all my tests. I proved it. When I was in kindergarten, I proved it. 1, 2, 3 sides, 3 angles. That's what the word triangle means. I proved it.
Could you imagine having him in your class, Greg?
No.
Greg and I were the same student.
I know.
Okay?
I know.
So he understands.
Sean is my friend, and in a past life, we would have raised some holy hell together.
Holy hell.
I don't know how holy.
I mean, you don't want to know that type of stuff. You don't want to know the type of stuff that we did. My senior math class, I ran the class. The teacher would shut the door and then turn it over to yours truly.
Right.
That was it.
Right.
Right.
Dude, that guy on the chat is digging into "We Are in a Civil War."
I know. I know. He's a mouth breather. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, I got news for him. It ain't going to be a civil war. It's going to be worse than a civil war.
Sitting in his parents' basement.
You're going to have these little pockets
in his underwear.
Of Portland's everywhere.
Typing.
With Fritos.
Typing.
Some Lubriderm.
Yeah. Just
Hot
typing,
Pockets.
Just all angry. Just so angry.
Burned it because he burned his mouth. He burned his cheek on the Hot Pocket.
Imagine living.
Mama left it in the microwave a little too long.
It's summertime. It's beautiful out. Hot.
Heat dome.
You're worried about. Just
enjoy the heat
about
dome.
everything. Just angry about everything.
Enjoy the heat dome.
Go out and touch some grass, homie. Speaking of AOC, my girl.
That's your girl.
She says it's time to break up tech giants like Apple over price hikes. Oh my God!
I wonder if she uses an iPhone.
Of course
she does.
She does.
Yeah.
She came to popularity through TikTok. That's how all these dopes knew about her. All these people who know nothing are gonna vote for this moron.
Now lean into it, Greg. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Go dark.
Kill him now.
Go dark stalker.
Dark Greg, go. Greg, go.
When did it be unacceptable that we can't use that word?
Well, it's acceptable again. Trump called Tim Walz the hard R.
Yeah.
Well, that the hard R is a different word. That's it's
Oh, now
A versus R. It's one of those things, right? Like end of the word. Not supposed to use either. But Trump called Tim Walz the quote unquote R word accurately.
Right.
By the way.
It's only wrong if you call
not
someone who's actually challenged because of a birth issue, right? Some kind of chromosomal because that's cruel.
Right.
Tim Walz has worked on being an idiot for a long time.
I don't think it's cruel if you call that person that thing, unless if you're using it in a derogatory sense, then I think that would be cruel. They have no control over it.
Yes.
Tim Walz,
that's correct.
Yes. Because it's an accurate description, right?
100%.
Right.
By the way, PA Pyrotechnic now wants to fight me now.
Oh.
It's getting dark. He's talking about his parents being dead and everything.
Do a charity boxing match.
He wants to
Fight Club. It's a Fight Club.
You want to?
Yes.
You want to fight me, dude? Really? Like,
see what happens when Dawn's not here as a modifying, regulating.
Yeah. Can you imagine typing to somebody?
Eternal force.
Can you imagine typing to somebody on like you don't even know, saying, "Come fight me, brah. Come fight me, brah." Ugh. Sorry.
Stalker's a big boy too. Wow. I mean, I wouldn't want to get in a fight with you.
Yeah. That's fine.
Because you've got reach.
I don't fight. I don't want to fight. I'm not fighting. Let's just verbally spat. I'm sure you're a nice guy. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. Calm down. Anyway, AOC, her comments on the tech giant came soon after Apple hiked prices on several products, including MacBooks and iPads. Some of those increases were as much as $500. You know why they're doing that, right? Because they're not selling as much. So what happens? People just bought all the stuff. Well, now they have to hike prices. Apple blamed the higher prices on the rapid expansion of AI data centers that has created an extraordinary surge in demand for memory and storage. CEO Tim Cook told the Wall Street Journal the hikes were unavoidable. The company's stock price took a hit right after the hikes were announced. Apple's stock dropped from about $301 at the start of last week's $283 per share. At the end of the week, it's remaining the second most valuable company with a market cap of $4.17 trillion. Roll a little bit of future President AOC.
Is attributing their price increases to the chip supply.
The crazy eyes.
Do you think the CHIPS Act that Congress passed has done enough to help consumers on this topic?
I mean, here's the thing is that, I would say that the CHIPS Act was passed before we saw this huge development in AI. And so the CHIPS Act was really passed before data centers were a thing. So it wasn't designed to anticipate the huge amount of supply that these centers are sucking up.
And RAM? You have no opinion on them raising the prices on consumers?
Adam Schiff.
Because of these data centers, a lot of people's electricity bills are going up, and now your ability to buy laptops, computers, iPads, electronics in general is going to go up because the data centers are sucking up all of our own industrial supply. And so, we're paying in a lot of ways. We are subsidizing the development of a lot of these pieces of these AI data centers.
Is there something that Congress, you think, should do to step in and try to thwart some of these, what could be more and more price increases for consumers when it comes to these data centers?
Absolutely. I think we need to be taking a look at the supplies in these markets and making sure that everyday people aren't paying the price over and over and over again for the privatized profits of these AI companies. I mean, this is the thing, is that they are saying in their private investor calls, and they are so giddy about all the people they're going to put out of work, the thousands of people that they've already laid off in Silicon Valley. They're not only cutting out people's jobs right now, they're also jacking up the price that you're paying on your electric bill and now on your laptops. So there has to be some action and agreement that we can come to so that everyday people's lives are not being made impossible by this stuff. The problem that we have is that these big companies, they think they are governments. They want to be governments. They want to have totally unchecked power, and I believe that we need to pursue antitrust. We need to break up a lot of these companies that are
That's a hell of an admission right there.
And,
right.
And we also need to be instituting consumer protection.
That's what I was thinking, Matt.
Government,
that was an admission.
By right, has unchecked power.
Bingo. And by the way, before she said that, we were getting one of these. It was definitely a word salad about data centers. But I thought the exact same thing when she said it, Matt. That, wow, these companies think they're government, that they have totally unchecked power. So that is an admission that she believes that is the role and the reach of government, that government should have unchecked power. I mean, she is making that admission in that clip. That is the first thing that I'm so happy you picked up on that. I'm so happy. You know what? I'll give you a flip-flop pass for one day because you picked up on that now. You have a flip-flop pass.
I should get a golden turd to put on my microphone.
I will spray paint this bad boy gold, and we'll give you a nice little Sherwin-Williams. I used to work for them. Great people.
Wonderful.
Ask now,
wonderful
ask how, ask Sherwin-Williams. Wonderful people. I got along very well with Sherwin and Williams. You know that? They mixed paint in their garage after the Civil War. It puts itself, I said to the contractor, I said, sir, it puts itself on the wall, sir. You don't even have to paint it. You don't have to use a brush. It's beautiful. I did used to sell it like that. It was a lot of fun. My blue-collar guys thought it was great. Their kids were on TikTok and like, is this you? And I'm like, does it look like me? That's me.
You sold Sherwin-Williams
ears like this. Yeah, I did. I sold it a lot. I sold it very well.
Everyone should have at least one blue-collar job.
By the way, EKZ wants to know if I'm backtracking on my prediction that she will be the nominee in 2028. No, in fact, I'm doubling down on it. She will be the nominee in 2028.
Well, Greg's not saying she's smart. Right, Greg's not saying she's intelligent. Greg's saying she's going to win because she's
yes.
Right.
I'm not saying I'm not saying I want her. I'm not saying I would vote for her. I'm not saying any of that. I'm telling you.
He's just saying what is
happening.
Right.
Is that she's becoming she's the face, she's the head of the Democrat Party. And she will be the spokesperson because she's young. She's some people think attractive. She's really good on social media, and
her eyes are really far apart.
She's gonna get. She doesn't know policy. She doesn't need to know policy. She doesn't. She doesn't need to know policy. She just needs to sit there and say platitudes of things. She doesn't need policy. What are you people high?
Kamala Harris, Mikey Sherrill, Abigail Spanberger. The woman with the fro that just won in New York who bragged about wiping her hands at a restaurant and American flag.
Yep.
Then the eradication of Western society. Those were her group's words. That's what they were fighting for, that CUAD group.
Yeah.
Eradicating Western society.
Yeah. Democrats have a type, and their type is a liberal lady that if you were down the shore this summer and you saw your friend talking to her at the end of the bar, you would move heaven and earth to get him the hell out of there. And you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right. You mentioned Mikey Sherrill. We will get into her on the other. Well, we will get in. Well, we're not going to get into her. She said something. We'll get into that.
Greg apparently has a type.
We'll get into that.
I don't quite understand it.
We'll get into that on the other side. Stay there.
Hi, this is Don Giordano. Low testosterone doesn't just affect libido. It can quietly drain energy, endurance, and confidence before most men realize what's happening. You start feeling it everywhere, in the gym, on the stairs, even how you move through the day. That's why Rescue created 2 powerful formulas for ultimate male vitality, both available this Men's Health Month as buy one, get 2 more completely free. Prime RX promotes healthy testosterone levels, stamina, strength, and focus, while ActiFlex supports flexible joints and muscle recovery so movement and performance feel natural again. Go to res-q.com, use the code FEELSTRONG to buy 1 bottle of Prime RX or ActiFlex and get 2 more completely free. Or call a product consultant, 800-26-ALIVE, 800-262-5483. Move stronger, recover faster, shop online, and get 2 free bottles at res-q.com. Use that code FEELSTRONG.
Hey, this is Larry Steinhaus with Investor Schooling. Listen, I know sometimes you worry about coming to see me because you don't want to invest in real estate, because you don't want to deal with toilets, trash, or tenants. I'm going to teach you a way that you don't have to deal with toilets, trash, or tenants, or even own any real estate and invest in real estate at the same time. You want to learn this, so go to investorschooling.com. That's investorschooling.com and take a complimentary class this Thursday, and I promise you, no toilets, no trash, no tenants.
Hey, Dawn here. You know, with gas prices on top of everyone's minds right now, what about a hybrid? There are a lot of gas-saving options available from my friends at the Piazza Auto Group. The Honda hybrid lineup includes the Accord, the Civic, or the CR-V SUV. Take advantage right now of 2.99% financing, 36 months, or 3.99% for 60 months on the CR-V. Experience award-winning hybrid performance today. Piazza Honda in Philadelphia, Springfield, Langhorne, Pottstown, or Reading. PIAZZA, PiazzaHonda.com. Tell Dawn sent you.
Patrick was way behind on his IRS taxes.
I was in way over my head. The total amount ended up being somewhere just over $30,000. $30,000.
Then the IRS came to collect.
Started getting letter after letter. The lien had been filed against me. They were going to basically hang me completely out to dry.
He had to do something.
That's when I reached out to Optima Tax Relief.
Patrick's life quickly got a lot easier.
It was very easy. Pretty much hands off, They picked up the ball and ran with it.
And how'd it go?
I couldn't believe it. I had to ask 2 or 3 times. I saved an incredible amount of money.
How does Patrick feel about Optima?
Couldn't be happier. They definitely helped me. Optima Tax Relief, the best place to call. They're the best in the business.
Do what Patrick did and call Optima Tax Relief for a free consultation. Call 800-354-2840. 800-354-2840. 800-354-2840.
Optima Tax Relief.
testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Progressive Insurance. Progressive can protect your home, auto, boat, motorcycle, ATV, RV, and more. In short, a lot of things. Bundle today at Progressive.com.
Yo, Langhorne. Thanks for listening to Talk Radio 1210 WPHT. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
I'm getting some looks around here today. Matt Rooney, by the way, here with Sean Farish, filling in on Kayal and Company. Because of my choice of wardrobe today, Greg.
You should.
All of the hipsters that I'm suspecting don't share my politics here in the Odyssey building are giving me some stares.
Yeah, they don't like you.
No, not at all.
For wearing your patriotic shirt.
No, you would think that I was at a Noah Kahan concert and had just pooped in the hallway.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
YouTube.com/@1210WPHT, where we're 120 likes away from 500.
A record.
120 likes. So I need...
You got to get it done, guys. You got to get it done.
Yeah. So listen to Sean, please. If you're not going to listen to me...
Just get it done.
Yeah. If you're not going to listen to me, I understand it.
I mean, what would help? A poll?
Does Pappy, Corn Pappy in there still want to fight you, Greg?
He's still trying to fight me. He wants to fight me for charity. It's a whole thing. Dude, I don't fight, man. I don't fight. What's wrong with you?
Here's your poll. Who would win, Greg or Pappy?
I'm sure he will. It's fine.
Well, we don't know. We don't know anything about Pappy, other than the fact that, I'm sorry to hear it, I guess his parents passed away. He brought that up as kind of a non sequitur earlier in the debate.
Your governor, Matt Rooney.
You say that in such an accusatory way.
Your governor. Your governor.
Yes, thank you, Dolly. I'm a reverend now, PA Pyrotechnic fan. I am a man of God. How dare you? I'm a reverend. How dare you? Want to fight a man of the cloth? Hang on.
He's looking for his...
I have my frock.
His frock, his uniform. Oh, there it is.
There's my frock. No, wait, hang on. It's backwards. Frock's backwards. There's my frock. Here's my...
Oh, look at that. Oh, so you have props now, too. Look at this. I'm a good influence.
You are. You're a great influence.
Great influence.
Here's
a great influence.
The best influence.
The greatest. Nobody has it better. By the way, the greatest influence. I have the head. Beautiful head. Look at that.
Look at that head.
We're doing so well.
Yeah.
It's the greatest head in the history of the world. You know, I've had this for a long time. I'm the greatest influence in this. You know, I'm the original influencer. There would have been none of you stupid people without me. I can tell you that.
Oh my God, he's got a cross.
Yeah.
YouTube.
How about it?
There's never been a kitschier morning show right now. Someone needs to screenshot YouTube.
Yeah.
It's like Halloween here at the...
With the head and the frock.
Kayal and Company.
Yeah, with the head and the frock. All right, your governor wants to make housing more affordable.
So she says.
Matt Rooney.
So she says.
So, I mean, what's the median housing cost of a home there in New Jersey?
Well, the median property tax now, or I should say the mean property tax, is over $10,000. Wow. So, because most people think about, oh, well, what am I going to pay to buy a house? But really, you look at the monthly payment when you're deciding whether you can afford it.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And with the highest property taxes in the nation, forget about it. That's why we also happen to be the state in the union with the highest percentage of adults under 35 living in their parents' house.
That's what happens when you refer to sandwiches as hoagies. That's what happens.
Well, if you too many hoagies, you won't be able to leave.
Yeah. But by the way, Wawa is here. They just haven't brought the hoagies down to our studios yet. Jim, can you do me a favor? Did you put the
B101's hogging them?
Yeah, can you go down and get us some sandwiches, my friend?
So he's being a hoagie hog?
He's being a hoagie hog.
A hoggy.
Yeah.
Threaten to break all their Christmas CDs if they don't turn over the hoagies.
All right, let's Governor Sherrill wants to make housing more affordable. Go.
We have an affordability crisis here in New Jersey, and you're never going to make New Jersey more affordable if you don't make housing more affordable. And when it comes to ensuring you're driving results, you need to lead, follow, or get out of the way. You can't freeze in a crisis, and unfortunately, that's exactly what President Trump has done. He continues to drive up costs for American families at every turn. Not here, not New Jersey. We are working to drive down costs, which is why I put out more on our housing affordability plan, making sure that we are driving money into building and providing that technical expertise to towns so they can build the kind of housing they want to build, whether it's workforce, veterans, senior housing, making sure it's commensurate with the town and making sure that we are building out the housing we need to drive down costs.
You got that, Matt?
I really wish I would drive her back to Virginia if she would let me.
What dressing do you put on that word salad?
It's
Russia.
Bad. And I kid you
Caesar
not.
Caesar got along well with Caesar. You know what happened to Caesar was terrible, right?
Right.
Brutus, I told him, I said, Caesar, you better watch that guy, Brutus. He's going to do something horrible to you. Just stab. He's going to get you. He said, sir, he's not going to do it. I said, no.
Trump banned
what was his last words? Et tu, Brute, right? Et tu, even you, Brutus. I told him about it. He didn't listen.
Yeah.
Trump was right about everything. Remember that.
By the way, the World Cup was apparently lucrative.
Don't bring it up. Why bring it up?
Has been lucrative for everybody except New Jersey.
Yeah.
There's
money for the World Cup in the budget. It just got released last night.
How does your state screw this up? I mean, Philadelphia, Dawn reported last week, Philadelphia had like record-breaking revenues from the World Cup being here. New Jersey, not so much.
Murphy negotiated a bad deal.
Let's go to cut 10 here. Businesses near MetLife Stadium expected a huge boost from the World Cup matches, but nada. Roll this.
What business is near MetLife Stadium? Hold on. Wait a minute. I've been to MetLife Stadium a million times. I used to go to all the Jet games. You have the American Dream, that mall that was originally, Xanadu, and now it's Xanadont. There's an indoor ski slope. I don't know what that. We looked at that thing. It looked like it was made of Legos. What businesses are near MetLife Stadium? There's nothing like. It's not like Yankee Stadium where there's something right across the street except for that mall.
No, you're right. You got to get off at one of the exits and drive for a while.
Yeah, it's not easy to get around over there.
Right.
It was always a fantasy. And Murphy's into soccer. Murphy and his wife owned a soccer team. They might still.
Right.
Gotham.
That
FC
explains
Gotham.
a lot.
Yeah, we're by the way, all of the women that played for that team complained about the horrible abusive conditions on Phil Murphy's soccer team. So this was kind of like a pet project of his. And he gave, you take it away, Mr. President. He negotiated a terrible deal with FIFA. Even Mamdani did a better job. He got free tickets for like 1,000 New Yorkers. We got.
Well, I'll tell you what, I negotiated the greatest deal. I negotiated fantastic. The deal we negotiated is that the United States wins even if we don't. Whatever team wins the World Cup, if it's not us, we're going to bomb the hell out of them, right? Or we're going to threaten to bomb the hell out of them, and then I'll actually bomb the hell out of them, or try and work a deal out with them or something. But we're going to do it. We already won the World Cup. If we don't win, it's rigged. And we're going to have a problem with whatever country wins. But Phil Murphy negotiated a bad deal. He also negotiated a bad dental deal. You look at his teeth.
I would say the scariest thing I can imagine is Phil Murphy eating an apple.
Jack Hughes has better teeth than Phil Murphy, and Jack Hughes doesn't have all his teeth. Well, I think he does now, but he didn't for a while. Love that guy.
There's $40 million in the budget they're going to vote on. They just dropped it like late last night for the FIFA World Cup. $40 million. So we're going to spend $40 million on something that no one went to.
All right, let's roll this news report.
Expecting a boom during the World Cup, but tonight, some of them are saying that boom never came. In fact, many say their business is going bust. Eyewitness News reporter Stefan Kim with the story.
As soon as you walk through the doors of Steve's Sizzling Steaks in Carlstadt, New Jersey, you're smacked in the face with a wall plastered with New York Giant greats. Autographed photos of Michael Strahan and Bill Parcells greet you at the restaurant, just 5 minutes from MetLife Stadium.
Medium well T-bone.
And as soon as you step inside, you're hit with the smell of medium rare red meat. The restaurant on Route 17 has been around since 1936. They even have the phone booth to prove it. On a typical night, it's sizzling in here. On a World Cup match day, though, it's been looking like this.
There was a ghost town.
In fact, the manager says on match
because
day,
nobody cares about soccer.
so they are now cutting staff when there's World Cup action at MetLife. This is Route 17, by the way, on a normal day, just outside the restaurant's entrance, roaring like a racetrack. This was Route 17 last night during a World Cup match, with the state DOT issuing gridlock alerts warning drivers to stay away from certain roads.
It's just everyone's avoiding it. So
they're paying attention to it.
Yes, totally paying attention to it, but everything is empty.
Yesterday I didn't come near you.
So when there's a game, you're like, no way, I'm not dealing with this.
No way.
Why is it all of a sudden they want to tell us about where traffic is and just that? They're never concerned about that the rest of the year. but now when we want traffic.
The restaurant even has a webcam live streaming on their website just to show customers the parking lot is empty, hoping to convince some patrons to come on out. As for that economic boom from the World Cup they were told was coming, they say they knew even before the game started that wasn't going to happen.
We went to some of the hotels in the area to let them know, if they wanted to leave a menu for all the new people coming in. But they had told us that they were only like 40% capacity.
In Carlstadt, Stefan Kim.
Wow. There you go. So New Jersey screws that up too, Matt Rooney.
Yeah, I mean, you know what they're already doing? They're blaming Trump.
Right.
That we were supposed to get all these wonderful international crowds that never materialized because Europeans and other foreigners don't want to come to America right now because of the Orange Man. No, I mean, we said this before, that no one was going to come for this thing. It was poorly planned. It was over-subsidized. And also, again, it's like, stop trying to make fetch happen. Americans just don't love soccer.
No,
they don't. I mean, there's
you
a niche
need the
audience.
foreign travelers to come in and do something. And it's working in some of these other places. Greg said Philly had some good experience out there, and there was a little bit in Nashville, I believe, right?
Yeah.
But
there's going to be pockets.
Americans the bottom line. I was talking about this yesterday with somebody. I was like, Americans pretend to like soccer once every 4 years, and then they go back to not caring again. Yeah. And it's here, and it's America 250, and if you like soccer, that's cool, but it's just not a thing here. She say, stop trying to make fetch happen, and that's it. And then I think part of it too is that guy, Mr. Donato, I think was his name. Now you tell people where to avoid for traffic. This is New Jersey, right? First of all, it's supposed to be, but I'm not surprised that there's nobody in your place during the game when the game's happening in the stadium, when they're, with 80,000 or whatever the capacity is. So I don't know. It's just.
Well, to your point, there's not a lot of places to go around MetLife Stadium, so I'm sure
it's hard to get to those places.
I'm sure there's people go see the soccer matches at MetLife Stadium and go into places in New York, not necessarily New Jersey, right? I don't know.
Yep, or they stay in some Holiday Inn up there that's kind of isolated and not in a downtown where they're going out.
Right.
And you have that mall that's right next to MetLife, the American Dream. So I don't know what's in there, but it's like there's it's like connected to the place. There's a parking garage. It's connected right to the complex over there.
Yeah.
And I've never heard of that place, Steve's. Not to say anything bad about him. I've literally never heard of him, but I know that it's not easy to get around over by that stadium.
Yeah. And
especially in a state where you're not allowed to make lefts, by the way, which is ridiculous.
Disgraceful.
No, go around the block. Don't make people behind you wait to turn left. If there's a light, it is what it is. But
you still eventually have to make the left. You just make a right first. And then
you're making everyone wait behind you. If you're going straight,
you're still making everyone wait behind you because you're still making the left. You got to do this stupid jug handle.
If there's
and
a
you
light.
Stop at the left. Ridiculous. I was in Jersey once. I made a left at a light. I got pulled over by a cop. Goes, "You're not from here, right?" I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "You made a left." I said, "Yeah, thank you." What'd I do wrong? You can't do that here. You have to use a jug handle.
That's right.
It works so well.
First of all, it allows us to charge people to do more paving. That's the beauty of a jug handle.
It works so well that nobody else in the world does it. The jug handle. It works so well.
Oh, man, you're being a real hoagie right now.
I'm being a real emu with what I'm being.
Yeah. All right, let's do this.
Oh, boy.
A bad box office weekend for Supergirl, smelly feet, bathroom habits at a concert, and of course, the dangerous heat dome.
Bye, bye, bye.
Time for Kayal and Company Fight Club. Hopefully that intro covers everything we've been talking about on the show this morning. And if it didn't,
Objection.
give us a call and yell at us. 855-839-1210. Remember, fights equal rating.
You got knocked the out, man. We are going to knock you out.
I'm not looking for a fight, but if you want one, you came to the right place.
Fight Club!
When I hear the summary of our show, by the way, I'm kind of feeling bad about myself.
I have an
Maybe
objection.
we should have tried harder, guys.
I have an objection. Point of order.
Yes.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman.
Right.
The summary, the otherwise fantastic intro from
Jim Kelly. Yeah.
Totally missed the emus.
It did.
I'm very disappointed.
Disgraceful.
The EMI.
Right. By the way, we're only 71 likes away from 500. I need 71 people right now to go over to YouTube and hit that like button so we can get to 500 likes. Can you be the 500th like?
How many more costumes do we need to put on to make this happen?
Yeah, come on. I'll get my lab coat out again.
YouTube.com/@1210WPHT where Matt Rooney is dressed up like a hoagie for Wawa Hoagie Fest. Wawa Hoagie Day kicks off at 12 noon on July 1st. The hoagies will be served on Arch Street between 5th and 6th Street in the front of the National Constitution Center. The event will feature performances by the Voices of Service and the U.S. Air Force Heritage of America Band. I love that. USO campaign to connected QR codes will be displayed on site for individuals to share digital messages of gratitude and encouragement to service members. Free admission.
I love that.
To all day to the National Constitution Center, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., courtesy of Wawa in honor of Hoagie Day and Everyday Heroes. Wawa Hoagie Day continues throughout all 1,200 Wawa stores. Every store will build and donate hoagies to their local everyday heroes, first responders, and community service providers. So,
I just got an Italian, too. That's great.
Are you going to eat it?
It's the best kind. Absolutely.
What's on it?
Just says Italian and provolone.
Well, there's also roast beef or turkey instead of Italian if you want. So there's 3 different kinds. Which one do you want?
Oh, no, Italian is the classic.
Italian you want? Okay, good.
Yeah, no. Dan
Italian's
just
good
gave me
for
the
him.
thumbs up. He agrees.
Thank you. Wawa Welcome America returns with 16 days of free events to celebrate 4th of July. Philadelphia and all of America's birthplace has to offer. Wawa Welcome America includes Wawa Hoagie Day on July 1st with free admission to the National Constitution Center. We already said that. So, thank you for that, by the way. All right, let's get to Fight Club, shall we? You can eat this hoagie while Sean hates that we use the word hoagie.
Yeah, this is a delicious hoagie. I wish there was some vinegar on this hoagie, though.
Do we have Dan Borowski? Bring vinegar here.
Vinegar.
What are you doing?
Vinegar.
There's no condiments for it?
Who do you think
it looks
you
like
are?
It looks dry.
Does it?
Actually.
How dare you?
What the hell is that?
It's Greta Thunberg. Tucker Carlson's niece.
Oh no, not Greta. I was saying, what the hell with no?
Oh yeah.
That this is dry.
Yeah, we need.
I thought that was weirder than Greta Thunberg. The fact that there was
Give
no
me what you
oil
got
or
for a
vinegar
pork
in
chop.
it.
Condiments in here stat. People.
At least there's no mayo.
What do you put on there? What do you just oil and vinegar?
Yeah, if it's Italian, yeah.
Okay.
Oil and vinegar. Or I like that Dietz and Watson like hoagie spread that you can get at the supermarket. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah, when I go down the shore later this week, I'm going to stock up on that. I put that on a shoe and eat it. I'd put that on a flip-flop, Sean. And eat it. I call that a hero.
Why are you gay?
All right, let's get to Fight Club. What people really want to see here, not Matt Rooney stuffing his face with an Italian Wawa hoagie. All right, today was a Gary Stam submission for Fight Club. Let's roll this, Phil. Go. Uh-oh.
No, we on there. We on there.
Oh, she's stalking her prey.
Yeah, she is. Look, going
she's
right
on the
up.
prowl.
She's
a big one.
Oh my lord! Oh, this is.
Yeah.
Wow, this is
great.
Yeah, she has a. Is that a shower?
She has like a bath.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one breaking out. Side fight.
There's 2
satellite
fights,
fight.
yeah, 2 fights happening. Look at this. This is like a Royal Rumble, Sean. Oh no! Oh no! Her shirt came off. Her shirt came
Shirt's
off.
off. We got women kicking their boobies down the street. Look at that.
I wish I had finished eating the hoagie before I saw that.
Yeah. Wow. Gary Stamp. Wow, look at the jigglage on this. A lot of flappage.
A lot of hair pullage.
A lot of rolls.
Oh man.
Oh my God!
Oh God! Oh, I'm gonna be violently ill. I'm gonna be violently ill.
I'm happy Wawa didn't bring me a hoagie this morning. I would have thrown it up.
Why would you pick free sandwich day?
To play this?
Oh God!
See, you always have to. You need a hoagie to eat to watch.
She walks in with authority here.
She does,
and it's just the shower cap.
She just stepped on the sternum.
It's just
see that?
Is that a shower cap? I think it is.
It looks like it. It might be being used as something else, like a weave holder.
Right.
But it's definitely a shower cap.
Right.
But when you get the disrobing, like this one's got the rolls sticking out.
Right.
Right. The rings of Saturn are poking through the shirt. The other one, the shirt has come completely off.
Right. Right.
And there's just exposure.
Oh my God. This is brutal. This is.
And one of them was cranking up her arm. This is just.
Right.
Dude,
this is just. And again, this is not a very diverse crowd. No. Okay. No. Thunder thighs are now out.
Oh God! Look! Oh,
that's just. That's just looseness. Just. You know. A jiggly puff.
I might need to go to a break here because between watching this and then Borowski, he listened to you, Stocker. He brought in condiments. He brought me ketchup and mayonnaise.
What?
What do you think? What are you eating? A hamburger?
what the hell is? What are you hiring?
Listen, Matt Rooney's just trying to stuff his face with some Italian meat. He doesn't want to have any of that. You know.
That's right.
Dan Borowski, bad job out of you. I like that. Dan's a good, Dan's a great guy, but what a stupid person he is right now.
My God.
I love me some Dan. He's a good guy.
He
great
is.
Guy.
He is. He's the best producer we have here.
Yeah, he's wonderful.
But I'll tell you what, you bring him, he's asking for condiments. You come in with
that's a sure
ketchup and mayonnaise.
You are not a smart person.
That's just what it is.
We're now 20 away.
Daniel.
20 away from.
No, we're not. You know what we are now? We're now because of that fight and because Dan just brought in ketchup and mayonnaise as condiments for a sandwich. Yeah. We're now 180 away. We need to hit 600. That's it. You're all being punished.
Just to cleanse the palate.
180 people need to get on over to YouTube.
Yeah.
Or 120, excuse me. 120 people.
Look at him pointing at me. You should not be proud of that, Dan.
Should
not be proud.
PA Pyrotechnic fan who's still trying to fight me says that was a low energy fight. I don't think it was. I think it was actually a really good fight.
Is he drunk? I'm being real. Is Pappy Corn Pappy Techni Pappy? Is he a?
I don't know.
Is he hammered? That was low energy. You had fat pouring out of the shirt. You had a shower cap coming off the head. 2 shirts were removed. Joy Reid came in there with the boobies kicking themselves down. You had like a lot. Dude. The woman walked in with authority. How was that a low energy fight?
Right.
That's what caused the 5.0 earthquake in Caracas.
In
that
Caracas.
Woman falling and hitting the ground. I don't know what the hell else these people want.
Yeah. That was a great fight.
It was good.
All right, let's do this. Let's step aside and take a break. And when we come back, Rosie O'Donnell is very concerned about Donald Trump not leaving office.
Well, speaking of Jigglypuff, all right, there you go.
Mr. President, if you want to respond to Rosie O'Donnell,
we'll do that.
She will be next.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna eat this half of the hoagie before I have to watch that.
Hoagie Day.
Got to get it in.
Hoagie
Stuff
Day.
that meat down your mouth. There you go.
Wawa Hoagie Day kicks off July 1st. Free admission to the National Constitution Center between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. courtesy of Wawa. Thank you, Wawa, for stopping by. We will come back and do all of that on the other side. Don't go anywhere.
Craving real barbecue? Head to Henry's Hots Barbecue in Folsom, New Jersey. Voted Best of South Jersey Barbecue for 14 years. Open Friday through Sunday from noon till 7. Featuring St. Louis-style ribs, beef brisket, burgers, and an all-you-can-eat buffet every Sunday. Dine inside, relax outside, grab takeout, or let Henry's Hots cater your next event with full-service catering. Find them at 1003 Black Horse Pike in Folsom or visit bestbbqsj.com. Henry's Hots Barbecue, real Texas-style barbecue done right.
Let me tell you something about insurance. When you sign your insurance policy, for some brokers, that's the finish line. Handshake, commission, done. Then you may not hear from them again until it's time for renewal. But your business runs all year, so do the gaps and the risk. So go to supersure.com. If your company has more than 25 employees, whether you're the owner, CFO, or HR manager, it can be too complex to just go buy a policy online. Supersure is the super agency built for you, licensed in every state for your business insurance and employee benefits, all with year-round support for you and your team. At supersure.com, you can access tools like fine print facts. It'll translate your current policy into plain English so you see what's covered and what's not. plus a business value calculator so you can estimate what your business is worth so you know what actually needs protecting. Go to Supersure.com. One super agency, one powerful platform, all your policies in one place. Supersure.com. That's Supersure.com. Paid for by Supersure Insurance Agency, LLC, a licensed insurance agency.
If you're suffering from burning, tingling, or numb feet, you need to pay special attention as we discuss neuropathy with Dr. Thomas Oliver of Oliver Wellness Center. Doctor, what is neuropathy?
Peripheral neuropathy is actually nerve damage to the feet and legs.
And what are the symptoms?
The major symptoms are pain, numbness, tingling, burning, muscle cramps, coldness in the hands and feet, and problems with balance.
Is neuropathy treatable?
It is absolutely treatable, and we can get great results.
Call 856-347-0032 today to schedule a nerve damage screening. Your nerve damage screening will tell you if you're at risk for serious complications and if you're a candidate for our innovative treatment program. Don't wait until your symptoms are so severe there's nothing that can be done. End-stage neuropathy leaves people confined to walkers, wheelchairs, and even with amputations. Call 856-347-0032. The first 25 callers will receive a free nerve damage screening. Call 856-347-0032.
No! USA is up 2-0. That is the most dangerous lead in soccer.
Relax, Mike.
See that, Dan? My left eye is twitching. That's my warning eye. It'll be 2-2 by stoppage time. It's never wrong.
With early payout from Bet365, I got paid the second they went up 2 goals. So to me, it's now the safest lead.
Early payout from Bet365, huh? Now my right eye is twitching, Dan.
Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Pennsylvania. T's and C's apply. In-app only.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. With the world's biggest soccer tournament here in Philadelphia, restaurants all over the Delaware Valley are preparing for generational games and generational crowds. We're welcoming visitors from all over the world. And if you're a restaurant owner, you know the next few weeks will be the most challenging and most rewarding of the year. So if you're worried that your point of sale won't stand up to the task, you need to talk to our friends at PDQ POS. Make sure your system is ready. Get a free demo at pdqpos.com.
I'm Paul Cozy from Cozy Jewelers, and we're not your typical jewelry store. We're a family-owned jeweler and manufacturer, crafting nearly every piece right here in-house. When you shop with us, you're getting a curated, custom design experience, not just a selection of cases on a shelf. That means every piece is personal, crafted with care, and made to last. If you want something different, truly unique, and made just for you, this is fine jewelry the way it's meant to be. Come see us in Newtown Square and step up to the 5th C. Color, cut, clarity, carat, and cozy.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group, and I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney, and the truth is I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. After 15 years and over 50,000 cancellations, I can tell you with confidence, we know how to get you out of your timeshare. Call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit guide absolutely free with all your options for cancellation. Attorneys, this was meant to be funny, so please don't sue me, especially my friend Kenneth from Black River Falls, Wisconsin.
Call now for your free timeshare exit info kit. 800-838-6767. 800-838-6767. 800-838-6767.
Free speech lives here. With Rich Zioli. Weeknights at 6. Talk Radio 1210 WPHT. WPHT.
All right, I ate half that thing, so we can talk about Rosie O'Donnell now, Greg.
You ate half that Wawa hoagie?
I ate half that Wawa hoagie.
What'd you put on it?
Nothing.
Ketchup
I ate
and
half of it
mayonnaise.
dry.
Ketchup and mayonnaise.
Yeah, then Dan Borowski came in here and tried to defend himself. And I told him the mayonnaise was actually more insulting than the ketchup. Because you do not put mayonnaise on Italian hoagie. As Tony Soprano would say, that's some Wonder Bread wop kind of stuff. And I can say that because I'm a quarter Italian.
Wop. By the way, in one of life's cruel jokes, the YouTube likes have stopped at 4.99.
Stop it right now.
This is the greatest audience. I need to hat tip you. This is the greatest
Somebody's
audience.
doing that on purpose.
This is the greatest audience in radio. 499 likes is.
I'm seeing 500 right now.
Oh,
Greg.
okay.
That's fake
All right.
news now.
Okay.
No, we're there.
Someone's going to take their like away, though. And
No,
it'll go back
don't
down.
take your like away. How dare you? How dare you?
I demand 100 more. Well, I can't demand 100 more. There's only 521. I demand 20 more.
20 more.
Yeah.
I want 600.
It's hard to do that without 600 people.
Yeah. Right.
Well, I mean, it could be somebody in, like it, out, and then another person in. And by the way, if you're doing it like while you're driving, I would say, like, still do it. Just be safe. You know.
And if you're on the New Jersey side of the river and you get caught texting while you're driving, I'll defend you.
Warren Butch was the 500. Thank you.
Good man.
The War Cracker was 502. Thank you, the War Cracker.
War Cracker. Love it. That's a racist thing to say.
By the way, Phil, jump on the mic real fast. There's something up with the YouTube today where you can't rewind it. Did you see this? The rewind feature's gone.
No, I have not seen that.
I did notice.
Oh, yeah, you can't. Look at that.
Is that a setting or is that YouTube itself? Hang on.
I think it's the...
Is that a setting that one of the low energy producers that are here over the weekend did, Matt Rooney? Or
that is entirely possible, but I don't believe so. I think probably YouTube.
Hang on. No, it's not. Right now, I'm on the 95.7 The Game out of, I think that's San Francisco, and they have a YouTube feature. So it's just us. So one of the low-energy producers here over the weekend has decided to take matters into their own hands and take away the rewind feature. Get that back up right now. How dare you?
I can see Valdez
what is
doing that.
Yeah.
He takes credit for starting the YouTube page.
Well, he should. He's good like that. He did.
But doesn't give him a right to sabotage it.
Sabotage.
No.
Sabotage.
Rosie O'Donnell says that Donald Trump will use some catastrophic event to declare there will be no elections. There will be no elections, Sean.
No elections.
Yeah.
Didn't she move down?
That's like what Rosie O'Donnell meant to say was when she's in the room, there are no erections.
All right, let's roll this.
But I think he will have some sort of crisis, whether it's
Mike
an
Francesa on the
assassination
fan.
attempt or a terrorist bombing. There will be some catastrophic event, and he will say there will be no elections. That is what I think is going to happen. Because if you read Project 2025, you would have not believed that they wrote down exactly what they've done to our country, and America didn't notice. If you don't think that they would take away our right to vote when they've already done the Voters' Rights Act, when they've already set up concentration camps, we are past the precipice, America.
Oh, boy.
And everyone needs to believe still. Believe. You have hope is the last thing to die, people. We have to believe. I am very thrilled for how the Democrats now seem to be doing. But if I read one more text from a senator saying what he did and not doing anything about it, well, what they can't, Rosie, they can't because they're the minority. You know what? There were many minority groups that stood their ground and saved our nation before.
Wow. 91 Alexander says they took away your right to vote when they installed Kamala.
Seriously.
That's a great point.
Least democratic process in the history of this country. The Democrat nominating process in 24.
Not only that, but remember the actual primary process where they rigged it for Joe was rigged.
Right.
There was another guy running. What was this guy's name? Phil something. What was his name? The guy who was running. He was some moderate. No one's ever heard of him.
He won like American Samoa or something like
Dean
that.
Phillips.
Yes.
That was his name. Dean Phillips.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And he won, like he said, he won American Samoa, which I thought was only a Girl Scout cookie, right? A Samoan or whatever.
Delicious one.
Or someone related to Roman Reigns, because it's all, the Samoans, it's all one bloodline. But it's one of these things. It's like, so they rigged the primary, and they rigged it in 2016 against Bernie Sanders, the oligarchy. They rigged it in 2020 against him again, right? He was going to win, and then Jim Clyburn came out and said, no, it's Biden, and everyone coalesced behind Biden before Super Tuesday. And then 2024, they came out, and it was the Democrat voters, quote unquote, picked Biden, and nope, your voice doesn't matter again. How many times are you going to let this happen to you, by the way, Democrats? How many times are you going to let this happen where you make a choice and then everyone else says, now we know better? How many times?
Right.
They're not well. I mean, remember, Rosie O'Donnell is the one who said, it wasn't her therapist, obviously, patient-client privilege, but her therapist apparently told her to detach from Trump. So imagine making that admission in the public square and then continuing to carry on like this. We need to reopen the asylums. Rosie, I was just going to say she needs to be someplace with a padded room and a warm meal. I don't know if she needs the meals, but she should be somewhere where she can't hurt herself.
Yeah.
Small room, big needle protocol is my. I'm a doctor. I have my lab coat. I'll put small room, big needle is. That's what we do.
I also thought she went to Ireland. Is she back?
Is she back? I don't know if she's back or not.
Because she keeps referring to the country as ours.
Yeah.
She better not be back.
Let me see here. Where do I want to go? Oh, yeah. I wanted to play this. So Ro Khanna, this is 15. Ro Khanna was on with MS Now. And they pressed him on supporting Graham Plattner. We brought up Graham Plattner earlier because if you remember, Rose, the Epstein guy who's like, believe all women, believe all women, right? Well, apparently, except the women who accuse Graham Plattner, we don't believe them. I guess.
Right, of course not.
Roll this.
Congressman, I'm glad you brought up specifics because let's do specifics. With Graham Plattner, you have answered some questions about it, and you have said that the allegations are upsetting and disturbing, but it's not enough for you to disavow endorsing him. When is it enough when it comes to a woman who says that she has been a victim of abuse reported by a credible newspaper? What's the line with you? I'm just curious because in the years since the Justice Brett Kavanaugh's hearing, the lines seem to have really moved for Democrats.
Well, of course, I take sexual abuse and sexual assault very seriously.
But
I led with Thomas Massey, the entire Epstein files, and I think if you talk to survivors who were crying in
Mr.
my office, they would say that I have really taken that issue very personally and fought at great risk to my own career for that issue. I had called immediately for the resignation of Eric Swalwell and supported him withdrawing from the race. I believe any form of sexual assault, sexual violence, domestic violence is something that is not forgivable for a political candidate. And like Elizabeth Warren, like Bernie Sanders, like others, I've said if that actually, if there's reporting about that and that happened, then I would withdraw an endorsement. But what we have seen, as Senator Warren and others have said, are toxic relationships where there was misogyny. And that's unacceptable. But that Plattner has taken responsibility for that. And we will see. Of course, I believe his message is resonating in Maine. But if there was some credible accusation or allegation of sexual assault, domestic violence, rape, I would withdraw my endorsement.
Wow.
There's a lot of credible allegations about it. And
yeah, the one young lady,
is such
Lindsay,
a fraud.
Oh, he is.
Ugh.
But the one, I think Lindsay, is it Fifield? I think that's how it's pronounced. Allegedly,
yes.
Graham Plattner didn't just grab her, but trapped her in a room.
Yeah.
That's the allegation, which is a pretty serious offense where I come from. And then Jenny Rashiet, she said his behavior was reckless. That he's been accused of physical violence. The Democrat Party's got a lot of perverts. I mean, this is the party of Bill Clinton and Harvey Weinstein, and he makes the rest of them look like a piker. If these allegations are even a fraction close to reality.
Mm-hmm.
But all that goes out the window, Matt, if the Senate's on the line, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And this
Cory
is,
Booker said.
And this is why when they accuse Trump supporters of being part of a cult or, you're willing to look the other way, the Democrats own moral relativism.
Mm-hmm.
They own moral relativism.
100%.
They could find a dead child hooker in one of their trucks. And to your point, Greg, if it meant the House of Representatives and the Senate was on the line, they would look the other way. Because again, it's religion for them. It's an article of faith. You can't debate them because it's not a question of fact for them. It's a question of something that can't be proved or disproved. And they are willing to look the other way from horrible things if it means holding on to power, advancing their agenda. And, I mean, I hope the people of Maine get smart. I've never been the biggest Susan Collins fans, but she's not a pervert Nazi.
Well, that's true.
To my knowledge.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
Maybe I'm missing something. I'd be surprised if she had a tattoo.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't.
I'd be surprised if she had any tattoo, like a Hello Kitty tattoo. I'd be surprised if she had anything whatsoever.
Maybe like John McCain on her,
By the way,
leave it there.
By the way, Phil, what did you just text me about the YouTube chat here?
We have an update?
We have an update.
Yes, we do. You can now go back on YouTube.
You have to refresh it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can now. He's right.
I would just refresh your YouTube stream, and you'll be able to go back.
You can go back there.
Yep.
YouTube.
There you go. It works.
Cool.
I just refreshed mine. Let me see. Oh, yeah, there it is. Look at that.
There it is.
So was that a setting that Phil just went in there and did? Did he just do some surgery on that or what?
Was that a setting, Phil Almquist?
Yes, it was.
Somebody changed the setting.
Somebody did.
Somebody changed the setting.
What a shocker.
Son of a...
Everybody
I
who
can't
works on
believe
weekends needs to go.
This was 2020 style interference. It was an attempt by someone to prevent us from setting the like record. And I will find you and you'll be held accountable.
Why don't we
I have a particular By the way, 527 is the number now. We have more likes than people watching.
Yeah, there we go.
Boom.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Boom.
But can we get 80 people to
Can we get 73 is all we need now. 73.
73.
Can we get to 600?
Yes, I need 73 people to hit the like button.
I mean, the Democrats do it. Log on for your friends. Call them, get their credentials.
Can we do 3 a.m. mail-in likes at the end and wind up with like 4,000 when nobody's looking?
Yeah, at 9:59, all of a sudden 200 likes are just going to drop in.
Can we bring them in on the truckload?
Yeah.
By the way, Phil, let's name names. Who do you think did this? Let's name names.
Ooh,
I like this. This is not a. We don't tiptoe around things. We don't tiptoe around things. Let's name names. Who do you think changed the settings on YouTube?
Who worked Barry Sable last? You tell me.
Kirk.
There you go.
Oh, I never trusted Kirk.
It's Kirk's
He's got
fault.
that whole nice guy act going on. It's a bunch of BS.
It's Kirk's fault. Kirk's fault. I have to have some words with him. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate that.
For throwing your colleague under the bus.
That was applause. By the way, Philly, that was applause. That's the other sounds that you can make when you're in an audience instead of booing. Okay, that's
what does
when
it
you're
sound like
happy,
when a
you make
battery
that
hits
sound.
Santa Claus?
Right. By the way,
what noise does it make?
This is what happens here, Matt. I put everybody at each other's throats. It's great. It's gonna be like the Hunger Games here one day.
I think poli-sci students should watch this show. They're going to learn more than they do at Temple or Villanova. All you kids wasting money on an overpriced degree. Now watch Stocker.
Although Villanova knows how to produce
manipulate
basketball
people.
players.
Here's the thing. I
True
stopped
story.
caring about the fake rage, so I'm moving on with that.
Fake rage. Thank you, Phil.
No, Phil.
We're going to play one more, and then you're going to come in for your music. All right, Phil? This is Secretary Mark Wayne Mullen. He was on one of the Sunday shows talking about the TPS ruling.
Mark Wayne Mullen has more names than an illegal immigrant, by the way.
He has. He was on State of the Union with Jake Tapper, where last week. By the way, we're gonna get some Supreme Court rulings this week, aren't we, Matt?
We might get the birthright citizenship.
Today, do you think?
It's going to happen this week, right? Because the term ends this week, doesn't it, Matt?
Yes, and we're supposed to get some rulings later today. They won't tell you what they're going to be releasing, but they have indicated they are going to drop something. So we're running out of time for birthright citizenship.
Yeah.
So
birthright
I am
is probably
praying
not
and
gonna go our
hoping.
way.
I'm praying and hoping it's going to be a Clarence Thomas decision. It's probably too much to hope for. I should know better, but
I'm excited for Watson versus RNC. Also, that's the mail-in ballot case. I'm waiting for that one.
This is the TPS ruling from the Supreme Court on Somalians and Syrians, right?
Haitians and Syrians.
Haitians. I'm sorry.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating
the
the
wrong
cats.
S-hole country. It's easy to get those two confused.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, remember when it wasn't cool to say that Haiti was like a hellhole, and now they're all saying you can't send them back? It's a hellhole.
Right.
Good point.
Right.
Great point.
Oops.
All right, let's roll this.
Status. Either try to fill out the paperwork and be here underneath a permanent status, or we'll help you get back to your country. We'll actually give you a plane ticket plus roughly $2,100 to help you reestablish when you get there. But temporary protected status, according to the courts and in its name itself, is not permanent status.
So if the 350,000 temporary protected status holders right now start applying for permanent status, start applying for visas, will they not be deported? Is that a way for them?
No. Let me answer that for you.
No.
There you go.
It's temporary. It's T.
Yep.
EMPORI. I mean, it's you know. And look, no one will ever say
there's no I in temporary.
There is no I in temporary, and no one. And no one will ever just say the truth here, which is that, yes, we are a nation of immigrants, blah, blah, blah. But the difference between the folks coming in now and my great-grandparents is my great-grandparents wanted to be American. I will never forget how my grandmother used to say that her Italian parents, even though they spoke beautiful Italian and came here from that fantastic country, would not let them speak anything other than English at home. Was it because they weren't proud of their heritage? No, quite the opposite. They were so proud of being Italian. But they wanted to be Italian Americans. They came here for a reason because they believed in everything this country had to offer. Yes. So we are welcoming everyone in the world if you want to come here and assimilate and become an American. And I don't think, Sean, that Republicans, conservatives would ever do a good enough job articulating that.
No, I don't think so either. I think you're right. You know, I say nation of immigrants, but you look at the type of people who came in generations ago, who wanted to contribute something to this country. You look at the people coming in now who want to take something from this country. And that's totally different mindsets.
That's right.
I'm looking at what Supreme Court will rule on this week.
You got Watson is left, and I know you got Birthright left. Watson's a big one. I think Watson goes our way. I think Birthright doesn't go our way.
That's the smart bet.
Birthright citizenship is Trump v. Barbara evaluates the legality of President Trump's executive order attempting to end
I did not get along well with Barbara.
Executive authority.
Nasty woman.
Nasty woman.
Executive authority and independent agencies. 3 cases test the limits of presidential power, specifically Trump's attempts to fire Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook and FTC Commissioner Rebecca Slaughter, as well as the removal protections for heads of independent agencies. That's Trump v. Cook and Trump v. Slaughter. The transgender athletes, West Virginia versus BPJ, and Little versus Hecox. Examine whether state bans on transgender women and girls competing in school sports violates Title IX. And the mail-in voting, Watson v. Republican, which is what you said.
Those last two could be huge. I mean, Hecox
Watson could be massive.
Yeah, and Little v. Hecox. I mean, in New Jersey, the Murphy administration's guidance is still in place, trying to coerce
and
schools.
Very important on Watson. Watson, Kavanaugh asked in the oral arguments whether or not if they did rule that election day, like mail-in ballots have to arrive on or before election day, if they'd be able to implement that before the midterms, and it was answered yes. So if Watson comes through and goes our way, which there's about, I would say, like a 60 to 70% chance based off of a lot of the reporting and things in there and how the arguments took place, it would mean that late mail-in ballots, even if they're postmarked on Election Day, would not be counted in federal elections. I don't know what that would mean, for state stuff, and if they share a ballot, I'm sure there's going to be instructions on there, but I'm very excited. I don't think birthright's going to go our way, but I think Watson will go our way.
By the way, 553 likes. Is that how we're going to end the day? I think we can
47.
I think we can get 47 people and hit a new record for this show. Boy, would that stick in the craw, both Dawn and Nick, wouldn't it, Phil?
Yes, especially Dawn.
Are we going to count likes that come in after the show's done?
Oh, that's a
Yes.
that's a good call. YouTube.com/@1210WPHT. Hit the thumbs up button. Try and be our 600th like. By the way, Phil.
Yes.
Kirk Corliss, one of the producers here, has just weighed in.
Of course he did.
On the YouTube stream, he says, "Hi everyone. Yes, yesterday's stream was buffering way too much, so I had to stop the stream. It happens once in a while." Okay, Kirk. Thank you. But what you need to do is put the settings back. Put the settings back the way you found them.
Wow, he admitted to it, too.
He confessed. You got a confession.
Yeah, he got a
That's pretty
confession.
good.
I got it.
So now I need to know how much Kale paid him. How many flip-flops did he promise you?
Supposedly, Kale has given up the flip-flops. Supposedly,
that's
we'll see.
disgraceful.
I know it's not true,
That
but
is disgraceful.
he said he is.
No, we're in a heat dome or whatever the hell they're calling it.
In a
There's
week
no
when
way.
he comes back, we'll definitely see the flip-flops again.
Right. Can you be the 600th like? Maybe during Phil's segment, you can go over there and do this. We need, how many did we say?
47?
47.
Now we need.
47.
We're at 555 now.
Okay,
555.
562.
away.
All right, let's do this.
562. We need 30.
This day in music history. Music history on Kayal and Company.
Today, June 29th, we celebrate the birthdays of Colin Hay from Men at Work as well as Don Dokken. We also lost John Lawton in 2021. Signature Code Lowdown by Boss Skaggs in 76. And From Here to Eternity by Iron Maiden in 92. Altitude Cyberpunk by Billy Idol in 93. We Are Not Alone by Breaking Ben in 2004. And Somewhere Far Beyond by Blind Guardian in 92. Also in 80, Brian Johnson made his live debut with AC/DC. In 85, John Lennon's 1965 Rolls-Royce Phantom 5 limo sold at auction for over $3 million. And in 2000, Eminem's mom went to court claiming defamation of character in a $10 million civil suit after taking exception to the line, "My mother smokes more dope than I do," in her song "My Name Is." Yes, that is true. It's great. But lastly, on this day in 2000, the casket of Skinner's Ronnie Van Zant was stolen from its mausoleum in Jacksonville, but left after vandals couldn't open it. For Kayal and Company, I'm Phil Omquist.
Thank you very much, Phil. Today's show is sponsored by First Harvest Credit Union. Grow financial independence as the nation marks its 250th birthday with a First Harvest Credit Union growth checking account. Earn 2% annual percentage yield on balance of $1,000 or more. Membership restrictions apply. Get details at firstharvestcu.com/growth checking. Insured by NCUA. And as we heard earlier, that today's, hang on a second before I do this, today's
Dangerous Heat Dome.
That's right. It's going to be 104 by the end of the week, or 120 or 180. The weather sponsored by...
they tried this a couple years ago. It said global boiling.
Yeah.
They called it.
Ashley Furniture. No, it is currently... What are we right now in Philly? Hang on. Let me just check and see what we are right now in Philly, since Ashley very generously sponsored our... Why is it doing...
77.
77 degrees right now in Philadelphia. Ashley Furniture. Shop now and celebrate Ashley's 250 hours of savings event. Save up to 20% off on all furniture. Take advantage of 60-month no-interest financing. Plus, score incredible $250 doorbusters. You'll find unbelievable value on the styles you love during Ashley's 250 hours of savings event happening now. And I would like to thank Wawa for bringing in hoagies this morning. Join Wawa for free family fun, including Wawa Hoagie Day on July 1st. Free museum days, fireworks, and much more. Visit July4thphilly.com for details. July4thphilly.com for details. Thank you for sponsoring us. Thank you for joining us. There's going to be no big three today because Dawn can do it better. I'm not good at reading news stories. I'm going to try and do it while she's off. But we have Linda Kearns and Dan Borowski will host the program next.
Oh, so the real lawyer.
Matt Rooney.
As you're constantly reminding me.
That's right. Oh, I have a lawyer story for you tomorrow. Because you're going to be with us tomorrow, too. I have a lawyer story for you. Don't worry. It's going to be good. Matt Rooney, Sean Farish, thank you very much for joining us
Thanks, guys.
this morning.
I feel like a failure. We're hung at 579.
20 people right now.
At least we're hung.
20 people right now. Hit the thumbs up button. Sean has to go do his own show. Phil, Sean, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks, buddy. And Matt, you going to come back in studio tomorrow too?
Yeah, I'll be early again.
All right. Don't wear that shirt.
No?
No.
I have one that's a little more muted.
Okay.
It's got like little flags.
Right. Okay.
He's still saying no.
You're going to wear this all week. Like you're going to have some sort of patriotic thing all week, aren't you?
I've got a powdered wig. Do you want me to wear the powdered wig?
Yes. Tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
And that's it. That's all I'm going to wear.
Be here.
That'll get us to 600.
Be here or be square.
Summer is here, and that means pool days and